It's a parcel, sir. This is the Halcyon Parcel Service. We don't deal in packages. I am contractually obligated to deliver my cargo to the captain of the Unreliable under pain of fines, imprisonment, and censure by my superiors. That's the HPS difference for you. Service with civility. Stand by, Captain Hawthorne. An HPS certified distribution technician has deposited the parcel into your cargo hold in accordance with hazardous waste disposal procedures. They dispense 3 complimentary spritzes of Anti-Cleo's Citrus Squirt Air Freshener. That's the HPS touch for you, Captain Hawthorne. On behalf of HPS, I'd like to remind you that HPS is not responsible for any damage, defacement, or unseemliness to your parcel. Thank you for your patience, and please remember HPS for all of your future parcel-related needs.
Hawthorne, if you're getting this, something's happened to me. Got mixed up in some shady business on Gorgon. Should have known better. But I landed on something big. And now this job's an itch I can't stop scratching. There's a little research compound left of the Sprats. I think I'm close to figuring out why. But something dangerous is closer to me. Got the job through one Minnie Ambrose. Top runger who just came into some money, was offering a hefty bid card for qualified help. Trust me, her money's good. Talk to Minnie. Take the job. If I ain't gonna live to see the payday, might as well be you. Consider us even, old pal.
Well, that fellow certainly seemed trustworthy.
I've gotten jobs from some unusual sources, but this is a first. Congratulations, Captain.
I don't mean to sound prim, Captain, but there's gotta be a better way to ask someone to do you a favor.
I just want to say, we gotta take this job. This is the closest I ever been to starring in a serial drama. Only thing we're missing is a couple cameras and a soundtrack.
At least this won't be boring.
First trophy I got was called Peril at Hand. That is hilarious. With the hand holding onto the... whatever the heck that thing was.
Lucky Montoya owed Captain Hawthorne a considerable debt. I believe this is what humans refer to as payback. Captain,
and it's a bitch.
Landing coordinates for a small asteroid in the Charybdis cluster. It was recently registered to a Wilhelmina Ambrose.
Are we going to talk about the severed arm on the table? Kitchen table?
I, for one, was hoping to do the exact opposite of that.
What? Do you want to shake its hand?
Yeah, can we talk about the arm? I want to take bets on how the guy lost it. My money's on cannibals.
That ain't really that fellow's arm, right? It's gotta be a dummy. Or a toy?
Well, I'm not cleaning it up.
Cleanup service request process.
Jeez,
Disposal
Sam.
of human arm from the Unreliable's cargo hold will commence in the immediate future.
Simulating disgust. How distasteful.
Jeez.
Humans eat there. Touching it. Etc. Lucky
Oh,
Montoya
man.
has statistically significant tendency to encounter situations of extreme danger.
Oh, really? I thought he lost his arm gambling.
He was also the 4th best paid freelancer in the system. There are several hundred freelancers operating in Halcyon. Considering the numbers, Mr. Montoya ranked among the top percentile. This had less correlation with his measured aptitudes, which rank at or below average, than with a pattern of fortunate circumstances. Luck does not exist, Captain. Nevertheless, I am programmed to agree with your assessment. I have transferred the coordinates for Ambrose Manor to your navigation terminal. We can travel there when you are ready.
Peachy Keen Jelly Bean Cream. Let's see here. I wonder if anybody has anything to say about it.
I find myself marveling at the complex simplicity of the Fibonacci spiral. I'm sure you know what that's like. Something vexing you, Captain? Perhaps it's just my judicious nature, but I think we should be careful if we're following up on this lucky fellow's message.
Yeah, I knew everything about what you said earlier about whatever that spiral thing was. I don't know. Maybe it was previously in the game. I can't remember.
I've always felt caution as the best approach when one is delivered a message attached to a severed limb.
Yep, that makes sense.
He sounded lost, perhaps slightly untethered from reality. A feeling I know all too well. It doesn't strike me as a setup, but I still advise caution. Why not? It is what we do, isn't it?
That is true. Oh God, that's a zoom in.
Dust accumulation analysis. 2.5 years. Error. This unit is unable to process the service request. Ah! Customer, please repeat the command.
Oh my God. I think I've looked through all the rest of this stuff.
Thank you, customer. Sam. We guarantee it's the only sanitation and maintenance unit you'll ever need.
Hey, Cap.
Let's see.
Sure. Right now, I'm feeling like a canid following a trail of treats. Like I'm being misled at best. At worst, walking into a trap. Keep those eyes open, Captain.
So I apologize that I didn't manage to get like the very first thing of this, but it was just a few moments into it, accessing the quest and whatnot.
Right now, I'm feeling like a canid following a trail of treat.
Oh, okay.
Like I'm being misled. Hey, Cap.
Good to see you, boss. So we just sat around a table talking about a severed arm. Of all the weird things that happened on this ship, that ranks somewhere in the middle. You ever watch The Masked Marketeer?
No, but I've heard of Three Musketeers. You can't answer my question with another question.
Boss, I'm going somewhere with this. Episode 5 of The Masked Marketeer. First appearance of a recurring villain. Big old galoot, built like one of those industrial-class garbage compressors. His name? Tiny. Every adventure serial's gotta have a supporting character with an ironical name. It's a rule of the Genry. Masked Marketeer had a massive bruiser.
Did he just say Genry?
And we got ourselves a real unfortunate hullhead named Lucky. Coincidence? I think not.
Isn't it pronounced genre? Why did he say Genry? Is that like another way to say it? Because I have never heard it pronounced that way. That's like insane.
Not yet, we're not. We keep picking up jobs like this, and somebody's bound to make a serial about us. We're freelancers. We take any job we can get. But this one? The dying message of a stranger. A severed hand delivered in a crate. Let's just say it beats flying around the colony running errands. So, of course, I'm gonna be excited.
Gotta hand it to you. Ha ha ha. I was just thinking of that.
Hey, I get it. Gotta hand it to me.
Ha ha ha
ha. That's what you were going for, right?
Yeah, actually I was.
That wasn't what you were going for. Yep, I can tell by the way you're glaring at me.
Actually, personally I am. Probably not the person in the game, but I am personally, because puns and dad jokes are great. Did I? Okay. I need to find out, talk to the 2 other people. Oh wait, that's the bathroom, so... Where the... I think those other 2 are downstairs. I think. Last I remember. Or where they're usually at, anyways. Because I want to hear what they got to say. Okay, yeah, leave out that way. Well, there's Pavarotti, or whatever. Pavarotti sounds like a cheese.
Something busted, Captain? It's a shame about what happened to that lucky fellow. Maybe finishing what he started will help put his spirit to rest. Not a word. And I've been sticking my nose in every one of our stately ladies' crannies, stem to stern. Oh, law. That sounds untoward, don't it?
Yeah.
That ain't what I meant.
I'm sure.
Point is, Captain, Mr. Hawthorne left all kinds of scribblings behind panels and under consoles, but ain't a lick of it mentioned Mr. Lucky. So whatever they got up to in the past must have been really extra secret. And lots of fun. Sure thing, Captain. Alrighty. You change your mind, you just holler. You know, whoever wired this ship up had no idea what they were doing.
Who would have ever thought that? Alright, where is this woman? Come on now. She didn't get out of my way fast enough, it would have been right up the poop chute. I may just wait, and if I can't find out where in the blue hell she is, just wait and talk to her at a later point. See what she might say.
On standby for command.
There she is.
Something on
So
your
I
mind?
just missed her from earlier.
If there's one thing you could say about Lucky Montoya, he was always at the center of a story. Guess this is fitting. Sure, like Ada said, he was a big name among freelancers. I met him at Lost Hope once. He was buying rounds for everyone and telling a story about one of his jobs. Pretty sure half of it was made up. Exactly. There was just something about Montoya I couldn't quite trust. He was always at the center of a room, and he slapped a lot of backs to stay there. Yeah.
I'm trying to say that if he screwed this job up, that's on him. I still like our odds. He may have had a rep, but you're more capable than he ever was. Yeah, well, just remember that when we get paid.
What's on your mind? Sure. Something on your mind?
Now I'm gonna go ahead and boogie on over there. Trying to remember some of the controls. Okay, yeah, I remember that. Okay, yeah, that was the heal thing. That's that. This is this. That was melee. Okay, yeah, well, duh. Crouch, jump. Okay. Oh. Wait, did I have 3 weapons? 4? Oh, wow, I don't know what the heck was going on there. Okay. Gorgon.
We arrived at Ambrose Manor.
Peachy Keen jelly bean cream. Dean Ambrose? We went to Dean Ambrose's manor? I'm gonna have Parvati because she's well, she's just funny. Let's see here. Yeah. Let's see both of them. Made with real xenosite waste. Oh, that sounds great. That sounds appetizing. I wonder if in any patches, if they ended up trying to fix the loading times at all. Top of the morning to you, Bobby. How you doing?
Welcome to Ambrose Manor. We were not expecting company. Please follow. Do not stray from the path.
Do not stray from the path. This thing sounds exactly like Max.
Yeah, it does. Up. He fell up the side.
That was kind of funny.
Yeah. Stupid robot. Oh my gosh. Stinky Dog Park. Oh yes. Yeah, our little miniature Dotson goes to a dog park just about every day, or at least to a park in general, because if not, it seems like he just goes crazy. He's got to get out there and pee on everything. I'll be glad when we actually drinks the butler. Yeah, that makes sense. He's probably a drunk robot that fell out, since he fell off the top there. Anyways, yeah, when we actually get moved, though, whenever we do, we are looking to make sure that we actually have a decent amount of property, wall it off or fence it off or whatever, and put our little dog outside so he can run around. What the hell? Oh, shit. I wasn't expecting that. Holy shit balls. What the hell? Those things did something to me. Or maybe it was that cloud I walked through. What the hell was that? Lots of good boys there. Good. Good. Hopefully they aren't trying to go and hump on each other, because Lord knows if a couple days ago my fiance told me that there was a dog that tried to hump our dog, and then a few days before that our dog tried to hump another dog, and I think they were all male, but then there was like a couple females. Oh wait, I can't get into that? Yeah, I can't, because I don't have a 90 lock picking. All the dogs are humping each other at the dog parks and peeing on everything. But regardless, it's still really good for him to get out and roam around and stretch his legs and all of that. There aren't any cat parks because the cats would just probably lay around the whole time. They wouldn't really get out and explore. They would much rather have their owner go and carry them around everywhere. They don't want to walk themselves. Excuse me. Claw rake. What the heck is that? Like a melee weapon or something? Oh, it is. It's like a normal rake, only smaller and with claws. Okay, so it is like a one-handed melee thing. Okay. Oh, I didn't even go down here. Let's see if this is even open.
systems were structurally damaged.
What was that? Oh. I guess that's gonna end up getting me into somewhere. Oops. Pick up pickaxe. Pick up shovel. I don't need those. Glacier water. What exactly? Armor parts. What the heck does glacier water do? Why do I keep pressing the wrong button? Oh, then she definitely needs to she definitely needs to get out then to let out all that pent up aggression from home, I suppose. Holy crap. What is this? Might actually respond in the last 1 minute 30 seconds. I really don't mess with these things. I never really have. She barks at everything. Yep, she's trying to be territorial. That's definitely the way they are. That's how our dog is too. He tries to go and think that he can try to act like a big dog himself, even though he's just a tiny little wiener dog. He goes to the park and he goes and barks at the bigger dogs, acting like he's the cock of the walk.
I bet it's haunted.
It very well might be.
Don't like that. That's gotta be haunted. Oh, wow, I'm getting goosebumps.
Yeah, I want to try to make sure I have some humorous. Saltuna Pond. They're not even real. They're fake. This was a very pathetic display. At first, I don't know why, but I thought that was real. I'm like, why are they swimming with no water or above water or whatever? Jeez. Morning coffee obviously has a tendency to get to me. Yeah. Yeah, that's kind of like the way Loki, that's his name. It's kind of like the way Loki is. He, I mean, if he hears like somebody knocking the door, like if it's FedEx or if it's like a fiance's family or something, if they knock, then he's like, I gotta bark at it. So yeah, I understand. There was a few times months ago I kind of would mess around with him. When he didn't notice it, I would just kind of knock on something in the house and he would start running towards that area barking. Oh jeez. No, that's the case. She's just a big baby. She just wants love, that's all. People need to chill. I mean, it's not like she's coming at them threateningly, so... Oh gosh, the wrong frickin'... I can't remember what weapons I even have anymore. Because last time I played this was... Gosh, I can't even remember when it was. I know it only had to be probably, like, I don't know, a couple weeks later after it came out, because I put so much time into it. That's pretty much the way all dogs are. They get so laid back with their masters that they just become big old babies. Our dog is he's spoiled rotten. I don't know how it happened. I blame my fiance for it. I told her it was her. She's like, how in the world was it me? And I said, well, I said, he's much more attached to her. I mean, he's attached to me, but, like, he follows her everywhere. I've heard that, like, the gender of the animal, usually they're always more attracted to the opposite. Like, you know, male with female, female with male. And,
Waiting for someone to make a home.
So empty. Oh, Captain, something here don't feel right.
well, what else is new? This DLC is called Peril on Gorgon, and we're actually going to be investigating murders, last I remember. Or at least that's what part of it would consist of. Feels really good to get back playing this again, though. I love the base game. I I went and started another playthrough after I finished my first one, and it was I started like a stupid character, because there's like a special line of dialogue that you can get where it'll give you a dialogue option for them to say something really dumb to a character. I made this really butt ugly female character that's gonna mainly base herself in melee, like she's some type of caveman or something, or cave woman, what have you. And so her intellect is like below the level that it needs to be normally, so she has this stupid dialogue option. I'm just gonna have her answer probably like every question with that, because it's just hilarious to read and see where the story goes. Oh, that's kind of strange. I never heard of that. Well, my hack ain't high enough because I'm stupid. This is before I really tried to start to get around to really putting points into various skills that I knew that I should have, which I had been throughout the game, but probably not as much as I should, and more helpful skills. I don't think there's anywhere to get around anywhere else except for going up. Open sesame seed. Oh my. Oh my gosh. So they're wobbling around like they're... Oh, that opened up automatically. They're walking around like they own the place, basically. Oh, that's pretty. Almost kind of looks like the Unreliable, the ship that we fly around. What the heck? I thought that was like a decommissioned elevator there for a second. Yeah, I don't want to go in just yet to trigger anything. I kind of want to see if there's anything else before I end up doing that, or see if there's any other doors that will open up. Ooh, what's this? That's like a friggin' bong or something, dude. What the heck? Energizing ointment. Crew. I end up getting rid of some of these things. I already know that apparently there's going to be like a lot of drugs and things that's going to be hanging around because of the fact that you're also dealing with a company that I think deals in pharmaceuticals, so... Alright, man. Take it easy. Have a safe trip home back from the dog park. Thank you kindly for coming in. Let's see. Oh, wait a minute, that's right. She was supposed to be... I was trying to check... I was trying to check the nook and crannies. Ooh, what's that? What the heck? I mean, I know it's a planet, but it looks like it's just got like a bunch of icons on it.
So who the devil are you?
Yo mama. Alex Hawthorne. Dashing space captain, smuggler, and free spirit, which actually I'm taking on the, Andre, greetings, welcome to the stream, how goes it? Obviously I'm taking on the, moniker of somebody else who died in that ship.
You certainly paint a picture, and I'm certainly intrigued.
Well,
Do you
good.
see that glowing chunk of space rock?
No, I
That's
can't see it at all.
Gorgon.
Oh, really?
My birthright, my burden, and the bane of my existence. Now,
Well.
I hate to drink alone, and this is my third. So join me in raising a glass to Gorgon.
Hang on a second. I don't just drink from... Well, I don't drink at all in real life. But I'm not just going to drink with some stranger. You want to toast the android? The asteroid?
That's right. The Gorgon asteroid is pretty to look at, but evil to the core. I raise a glass to my adversary out of respect. That's right. And I take it you're the type who skips formalities, so let's get down to business.
Nice to meet you too. Wow.
Now, what brings you to my house, handsome? I take it you didn't come all this way for the beverages, the starry skies, or the pleasant company.
I'm here about a severed arm.
A severed arm? How positively ghoulish. You know this is a private residence, not a curio shop?
Look at my Tony's arm sticking out my ship. Is here to know why? Oh, gosh.
Lucky? Oh, dear. He's my personal freelancer. My private investigator. I sent Lucky on a dangerous mission to the Gorgon asteroid. Whoever found his remains must have wanted to inform the next of kin. What a time for his luck to run out. We were in the middle of something grand, and I really can't afford another setback.
Let's see. It wouldn't have shown up if I couldn't do it, so...
Excellent deduction. I can tell I found the right man for the job. How would you like to be my new freelancer? There's been a recent vacancy, and I think you're well suited to the job.
Really? No
I think you're used
kidding.
to people offering us a job at first glance. Usually they just squint at us all suspicious-like, or reach for a pistol.
You offer work to everyone who breaks into your home? Must be some kind of Byzantine tradition I didn't know about.
I'm looking for someone rough around the edges. A gorgeous, dashing scoundrel type. Incidentally, someone good with their hands.
Give me the D. I like it no one up.
I don't think he'll mind if that's your concern.
How likely am I?
The man lost an arm. What are the odds of that happening twice?
Well...
Of course, Gorgon is a treacherous place, and my own family's involvement with it has been fraught. Allow me to lay out the facts, and you can decide for yourself if you want to be my chief investigator. My mother, Dr. Olivia Ambrose, worked for Spacer's Choice at the Gorgon Research Facility. She was brilliant, the top scientist in her field, until tragedy struck. I wish I could say otherwise. One day, Spacer's Choice shut down all research and evacuated Gorgon. Everyone had to scramble or risk getting left behind. It was chaos. Employees fled for their lives. Mother never made it home. I'm told she wasn't the only casualty that fateful day.
It must have been real hard on you, losing your mother all of a sudden like that. I'm sorry to hear it, ma'am.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Ladies are supposed to be resilient.
Dean Ambrose. Which he's known as John Moxley now.
Especially hard on me. His name has since been dragged through the mud. Spacer's Choice blames
Only
her
wrestling
for
fans
the
would get that
collapse of
reference.
Project Gorgon, and I just know they're lying. Why, indeed? To cover up their crimes? To discredit someone who knew too much? I'm hoping you can find out for me. Mother would not have allowed Project Gorgon to fail. Something happened on that asteroid, and my family took the fall for it.
Do something like a define.
I admired Mother, but we weren't close. She disapproved of everything about me, really. I couldn't measure up to her example. She didn't make time for us. I remember thinking that she never wanted a child, and never forgave me for being one, naive and irresponsible as I was.
Was she want a fully grown lab assistant?
I don't know what would have made Mother happy. After a while, I stopped trying to find out. We got close once. When I was a child, I enjoyed looking over Mother's shoulder, playing backseat chemist while she peered into a microscope. One day, she told me to leave before I broke something. Then, I got mad and broke something. Typical night in the Ambrose house.
Oh, that hurts my heart to hear, ma'am. My dad was real dedicated to his work, too, but he always let me help. Made me feel, I don't know, special. Like I had something to offer. I wish you could have had that with your mother.
Mother and Gorgon were made for each other. I had the misfortune to be stuck in the middle. I don't know. And Spacer's Choice won't say. They don't discuss anything that tarnishes their brand. Gorgon has a dark history. The project fell apart. Personnel were shuffled across the system. With Mother gone, now I'm all that's left. Father lost more than his job on Gorgon. I'll say no more than that.
So,
The asteroid may
your
look
father's
like a golden
dead.
jewel,
Possibly.
but I assure you the resemblance ends there. Gorgon is poisonous to the core. One might even say cursed. I need your help, Captain. Project Gorgon killed Mother and disgraced the Ambrose name, and no one has been held accountable. Spacer's Choice buried the past like a dirty secret.
Let's see. You lost one gun, so you think I do any better?
You followed an uncertain lead all the way to my doorstep. You're curious, resourceful, and perceptive. All the marks of a good private eye. Whatever happened on Gorgon wasn't Mother's fault. I simply need the evidence to prove it. We're going to drag the truth kicking and screaming into the light. Even if it means bringing ruin and humiliation to Spacer's Choice. All the evidence I need should be in Mother's journal. You can find it in her office on Gorgon, in the heart of the old research facility.
Let's see. All the questions about the child on the journal. Questions.
I'm not surprised. between the family drama and the corporate conspiracy, it must feel like you've stepped on a landmine. Speak freely, Captain. You know as much as I do, I'm afraid. Spacer's Choice abandoned Gorgon, but the asteroid is far from unoccupied. Between the marauders, the wildlife, and whatever escaped the labs, danger abounds. Toward the end of the project, I heard Mother grumble about some test subjects running amok outside of their enclosure. I wish I could tell you more. Just watch yourself. If you aren't careful, you stand to lose more than an arm.
Currently doing Supernova playthrough. Going to start the DLC early this week. Sweet, awesome to know. I got the game when it first came out, and really enjoyed it. Really loved it. I actually turned around and started another character, which I'm not playing as right now. I'm playing as my first character because I think you need to be around the early 20s in terms of your level to be able to really take on the DLC, which is crazy to think of because it becomes available like right after you do a certain quest, like on the first planet. I don't know how true that is. I just heard it in a review, but I've heard that this is actually a worthwhile DLC, and the season pass has it has this and another DLC that's supposed to come out sometime next year. But I'm not bothering with any season pass stuff. I mean, especially not knowing when the other part of the DLC is coming out. So I just bought this as standalone as itself. Well, I mean, I have the base game obviously, but I think you can buy it standalone without having the base game. I think I've read that somewhere, which is crazy to think of because it doesn't make any sense if you need to be a certain level or finish a certain quest to get to this point. So I don't know, somebody had their information or something screwed up somewhere. But it would be cool to have more companies do that, actually have more of their content be standalone, kind of intrigue people into getting the base game, I guess you could say.
I didn't want to go anywhere near Gorgon. Once I exhausted all my options, the search led me back here. I even had Mother declared legally dead. Would you believe it took 5 years to process the paperwork?
I'm actually playing on the easiest difficulty myself because, I mean, if I can help it, I always play on the easiest difficulty in games. It's just more enjoyable to me, and I feel like I get more out of it. But I understand the challenge behind games and how that's definitely a perk for folks. I don't deny that in the least bit. Let's see.
It isn't as bad as you make it sound.
Yay,
XP. Yes. Mother's body is still on Gorgon. No body means no death certificate, which means no inheritance. I killed Mother, just on paper, of course, so I could claim my inheritance. We wouldn't be standing here if I didn't have access to the family fortune. I once assumed the mansion and the money would be enough to redeem the Ambrose name. But even in Byzantium, prestige must be earned, and it can so easily be lost.
Found everything. I always try to go for the skills because that's what ends up netting you extra XP, so.
Break back into high society, yes.
Break back. Brokeback Mountain. No, we aren't going there. Let's see.
I have Spacer's Choice to thank for that. The smear campaign against Mother was the work of cowards. I'm vindicating the family name for her, for the colony, and for my future. My future as the head of the Ambrose family business, where I can wield my fortune like a cudgel. This colony is in trouble, The lunatics at Spacer's Choice are running the asylum, and we need better people to wield their influence. After Gorgon, I quickly discovered that the Ambrose name was cursed, for lack of a better term. I had no place among the decision makers. No seat at the table. That is why I'm clearing the record and vindicating the Ambrose line. For Mother, for me, and for the generations that will one day inherit Halcyon. I know it will. I suspect it will prove that corporate greed and incompetence were to blame for the calamity at Gorgon, and not Mother. Mother was a brilliant woman. Difficult, cold, unreachable even, but brilliant. Then my family's disgrace, our curse, will be absolute. This is my last hope of redeeming the Ambrose name. I don't like my chances, but I have to try. And I need help. Your help. I believe that covers it all. Are you ready to get started?
Don't know that friggin' number.
Allow the trail to
hell with
cold.
it. If it's important, they'll leave it a message. If not, hell with them. Let's see here. Make any promises. Part of it and your corporate entry.
I admire your enthusiasm. This manor has echoed with my own we, and I can feel you breathing new life into the walls. When you reach Gorgon, pack a weapon you trust. The corporate lockdown hasn't stopped the wilderness from squirming in through the cracks. I told him everything I've told you. Just the facts. Maybe a couple of harmless embellishments. Why?
Yeah, I'll pick up the phone, and if it's somebody I don't know, I always end up going and silencing it. I'm like, well, they can leave a message if I don't know them, but obviously if I know them, I'm going to answer it. But you never know who it could be or what it could be. Could be a scammer, for all we know. Although on YouTube, there is some funny YouTube channels on there that actually screw around with scammers, which I think is hilarious. I'm like, yeah, you're getting a taste of your own medicine here. Let's see.
It's sure to be 100% with that attitude. Still, you're smart to ask. Lucky spent most of our time together spinning a pistol around his index finger. Not sure he'll listen to any of my advice. But you won't let me down, will you, Captain?
I always thought about if I ever answered the phone and it was like a scammer or something like that, I wish I had like one of those little tiny foghorn things that you could get in a can and just like turn it on right at the mouthpiece to scare them to get off the phone. I don't know, it might not be as loud on their end probably. It'd be loud on your end, but probably not on their end. I don't know. I'm wondering if it would actually blow out the speaker part on the friggin' phone. I don't know.
I've never understood why, but Gorgon is teeming with marauders.
I grieve. I'm almost an hour into the game and haven't even gotten any battle yet. But then again, I'm listening to all the dialogue instead of zooming through it. Otherwise, I know I'll miss something.
Ravenous creatures left behind like so much salvage.
Oh, look, it's my YouTube name, Ravenous Spectre. Well, the Spectre isn't there, but...
Perhaps we should cut the Q&A short in that case. I don't want you having second thoughts. There's a little saloon near Gorgon's landing pad, the Sprat Shack. Lucky was renting a room, so if you want to follow his trail, that would be the place to start.
I kind of wish...
Shack? Hope they don't serve real sprats. There's a sprat worse place than the Groundbreaker. Tried it once, and I was sick for a week.
Oh, you think maybe they got a little mascot? Like a sprat in a tiny hat?
Just so we understand each other, money is no object. I'm willing to squander the family fortune if you get me what I want. Between your payment and any salvage you happen across, you'll walk away from this rich enough to buy a mansion of your own. How does that sound?
The Sprat Shack is a little old place where we can get together. I don't want to get copyrighted from singing a copyright song. Whatever.
The cat? No one's ever done this before, and the only person who tried is a corpse. Believe me, that's enough. Here's your nav key, Captain. Safe travels. Spacer's Choice should be the one apologizing, but thank you. Sincerely. A word of advice before you go, Captain. Trust no one.
DTA, don't trust
His
anybody.
office is in the heart of the Gorgon facility.
Stone
You're
Cold!
free to salvage anything that isn't nailed down. I only want what's mine.
Mysterious heiress, unexpected gainful employment. It's like something out of a detective serial.
Hey boss, what's our policy on getting to know our clients a little better? You think she'd appreciate some company?
Boy, you're horny. I'm gonna throw a bucket of water on you.
Alright. I can do this. Here goes. Miss Ambrose? Must get awful lonesome up here all by yourself. What do you do for fun? Because if you're interested, I've got the full set of Terror on Monarch.
Pixel Gamer Girls, welcome to the
last thing in
stream.
my life is more corporate propaganda masquerading as entertainment.
Let's see. I'd be willing to give Felix some time off. You want to let him talk?
I think that came off a bit harsher than I intended. You seem very nice and very pretty, but I'm not ready to invite
Pretty?
anyone into this mansion long term.
A man don't like to be
Or
called
even
pretty.
short-term.
I like to be called
No
handsome.
problem. I figured it was worth a shot at least.
That took a lot of guts, Felix.
Hey, thanks. I probably should have written down what I was going to say on my hand. That usually works.
Anyways, in this game I'm actually going to end up following through and listening to the dialogue because obviously it's something that I haven't gone through like it was with Kingdoms of Amalur like I was doing yesterday. So it helps me to grasp and understand the story a lot better. So that'll be happening with this, that's for sure. Let's go get somewhere and start shooting some stuff. I'm almost an hour into this thing and haven't had any action yet. Well, actually I have had some action, killing some little sprats, little bastards. But other than that, it's pretty much kind of in this. You missed it earlier. As soon as I landed this place, this android over here called Drinks the Butler was talking all messed up and whatnot and fell off of the platform there and slammed into the ground. One of the best things about this game is the humor. Although then again, the creator Obsidian always is about putting humor into his games. It really kind of sucks because I think that Obsidian was obtained by Microsoft, so I don't think they're going to be putting games out on the well, not the PS4 anymore, but not even the PS5 for that matter, which friggin' sucks. But it's funny because like the two that I have in my party, I think are probably like the most humorous. I think out of all the ones that I have, well, minus one other one, which is a robot. But he's really funny because he's a cleaning robot, but you basically to get him in your party, he's decommissioned on your vessel, but you go and like get these acid sprayer or fire sprayer things or something, which actually is supposed to be like. The robot thinks that they're cleaning type guns or whatever, like water and soap, but they're not. So he's walking around talking like being all happy and cheerful like he's supposed to be some type of cleaning bot. He's actually going around with you and destroying things with like his acid or fire cannons. It's friggin' hilarious. But one of the characters ended up saying when the robot fell off the platform, he's like, "Oh," he said, actually that was pretty funny. And then Parvati, which sounds like a cheese to me, she ended up saying, "Stop that! What if that thing got hurt?" I'm like, "It's a freaking robot." Excuse me, I'm dying. Anyways, well, I flew to Gorgon. I was at the manor, and I'm still here. So why in the hell? Oh. Well, no, that's where I'm at. Wait a minute. I'm confusing myself. Pick up Lucky's trail at the Sprat Shack. The Sprat Shack is a little old place where we can get together. Spend some time off at the Sprat Shack, a tavern on Gorgon. Oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah, I remember that part. Yeah, that's at the beginning of the game. To access this DLC, you need to finish a certain quest on the first planet, and then you'll be able to get access to it. Then one of the reviews that ended up saying you need to be like level 24, I think, to actually be able to start it, which is crazy to think of, because like I went through the whole game and I'm level 29. That's like going well through over half of the game to even start the DLC. That's crazy. I wish I could change the color on my freaking outfit. I'm tired of walking around in this Hello Kitty looking unicorn bubblegum pumpkin colored, well, not pumpkin, but floozy doozy colored armor. Ugh. Okay, but like where? The manor, the landing pad. Okay, but where's this Sprat Shack thing I'm supposed to go to? This on Gorgon, and I'm on Gorgon itself. Wait a minute, wasn't there like a... Sprat Shack lead. Okay. Am I missing something here? We're at the landing pad. Was there something that was outside here? I'm still sticking with the ones that I got. Seems like they didn't really try to increase the loading times for the game. Which is... that sucks. Kind of feel like figure they probably would have ended up doing that at some point. Pick up... okay, so it's telling me to go in there. Yeah, because I know there's nowhere else for me to go around here. I've already looked around, went in things, so on and so forth. So... I got missing something. Great snake hair monster. Yeah, exactly. I remember Dad actually used to say that word a lot too, but I don't think he was talking about the mystical Greek thing. Or creature, I guess I should say. Sorry, I didn't mean to be running back and forth like this. This is weird.
So then I told him, oh, ha ha ha, that tickles. How odd.
Ada.
No, don't desist. I think I might like it. Further data collection is required for accurate assessment.
Yeah.
What
Sam.
a mess. What a mess.
Yeah. Dust her off.
Scanning
Oh wait, I didn't
for
mean to do that.
C2, 5, 4, 7. Grade rated contaminants.
Welcome back, Captain. How can I be of assistance? Goodbye.
Goodbye. I don't understand. Oh wait. I'm stupid. Never mind, I'm stupid. I thought that what it was showing me was a place I was already at, but no, it's showing me the place I need to go to. Damn it. Should have remembered that from when I played last time. Now I'm actually here. What the hell are you jumping for? Kill Larry in The Walking Dead. Have you ever played any of those games, or is this like the first time that you're playing it? Or like, not from this company, but I mean from the series, the Walking Dead series. Oh, okay. I could have sworn you ended up playing through it again at some point, like a couple years back or something. I don't know why I thought that.
Stars. Don't it make you feel small in the best way?
I reckon so. What's this? Oh, wait. Why would I need that stuff if I know it's not going to end up giving me any type of real buffs? Oh, Game of Thrones. Yeah, it kind of sucks because there's like no info that I can think of where they ended up going and saying that they were going to have a second season. I mean, obviously not. It's so stupid, man, when that happens. I don't know, maybe it just wasn't a real popular series from Telltale, but like the way it ended and everything, that was supposed to be a sequel that was supposed to come out for it, and it never did. And it kind of makes me think, I'm wondering if they're going to try to continue the series even though the show's over and done with, which, I mean, you can. There's no reason for you not to. I mean, they're coming out with a Lord of the Rings TV show, for crying out loud. So let's see here. Yeah, I just thought it was so dumb. It's like, oh yeah, let's put this game out and not release a sequel for it. But like I mentioned, maybe it wasn't one of their more popular titles, I suppose, which is crazy to think of, really. Or I don't know, maybe a lot of people played it and they just didn't like the story. I have no idea. It's just like, for example, when Lego Hobbit came out, they had the first two movies in there, but they did not put the third one in there. It makes no freaking sense to me whatsoever why in the hell they didn't do that. Basically, the game stops like right before you go into Erebor. It's so stupid, I swear. It's so freaking stupid. Like, there's the whole rest of all this world for you to be able to explore, all these other things for you to be able to do with characters to collect and whatnot, and all this and that, and you don't release the final movie for your game. It's just, it's freaking dumb, man. So dumb. Yeah, exactly. Wait a minute. I don't need to get any of this stuff. That is getting really annoying. How do I shut that off? I'm just really trying to ignore it. At least it isn't like right up in my face. Oh my god. Oh, that's trash. I was wondering what the heck that was. That goes up there, up over there. Oh, some thingies. Oh, I'd be stealing that. Well, nobody's around here to see me. All this Nobody's around here to see me, I don't think. There, they might have. Let me save real quick because I want to make sure. Oh wait, yeah, I don't want to save over Dookie Balls, which is the name of my other character, because of yeah, she's the other playthrough that I got with the other. Let's see here. Is anybody going to be able to maybe wear this stuff? Inventory. Let's see, what is mine? 59. That 250. Let's see here. Yeah, it does finish the game, which is definitely good. Break down all the stuff. Break the walls down.
You looking for supply, stranger? Let's stock up here. If you run low on bullets out in Gorgon's far reaches, there ain't no one around here liable to help you out. Let me know if you're looking for something particular. Huh? Oh, you don't gotta worry about that. It's got something to do with that scrapped Spacer's Choice project from way back. Damn alarm's been hollering at us for 5 years if it's been a day. You know, I don't dream anymore. It's all, please evacuate in an orderly fashion.
What? 5 years? Good lord, how do you people not go insane? Did you forget how to walk, or are you too dumb to think to stay elsewhere?
Maybe a little of the second one, if you're inclined to believe the local gossip. Folks coming and going pass right by me here. It's the ideal spot to do business. Apart from the obvious. And there ain't much I can do to shut that control terminal down.
Well, I'm gonna do it somehow.
Because even Von Hoffman couldn't bash it in. And I seen that tough son of a gun throw a man clean across the Sprat Shack one time like he were a toss ball. Only that Spacer's Choice shut it down in a big hurry. From what I heard, some of their folks got left behind even. Don't seem like the project ended well. You mean you came out to this asteroid without knowing nothing about it? Me too. Heard it was wild here and couldn't resist. Trouble is,
yep, all the RPGs.
Off to somewhere you oughtn't be, like way out in Gorgon's farthest reaches, odds are slimmer of your bits finding their way to my pockets. If you want my advice, stick close to the Sprat Shack, unless you fancy having your limbs torn off and eaten.
Best unimpressed look.
You okay? Does your stomach hurt or something? Look, I ain't stopping you from wandering elsewhere. But if you do, be sure you watch out for the Marauders. That's the #1 thing. And the Mance, I guess.
I'll gun them all down.
You watch out for Marauders, Mance, and Charles from accounting, and you'll probably be fine. Only the meanest Marauder on Gorgon, and also anywhere else. That man is crazier than a bag of canids and twice as likely to bite.
Khalil Chakram.
He will bust your head open like an overripe mock apple so much he sees you. I ain't joking. He'll snap you in half like stale bread noodles. Sorry. Been a minute since I last ate. Charles from accounting is like... Imagine if you took 3 of the most howling mad marauders you could find and mashed them together. That's Charles.
0 times 3 is still 0.
I don't think you can really quantify folks' strength in that manner, Captain.
You ain't listening to me, huh?
Too many games,
Well,
too little
I warned
day.
you.
Yeah.
If you run off and get exploded to death by a madman with a rocket launcher now, that's on you.
I'll probably snipe him.
Sure, okay. He's got a rocket launcher.
He's got a rocket launcher.
Couldn't say. He kills anyone who gets close enough to ask. Look, long story short, you do not fuck with Chuck. Best to avoid the Marauder camp entirely. That's my 2 bits on the matter.
I'll kill them all.
Yeah?
What do you say it was again? Why is he called that?
His name is Charles and he used to work in accounting?
I don't know what I was expecting. No one accuses you of being creative, do they?
No, sir, they do not.
Wait a minute.
The Marauder camp way out to the east. That's what I heard, at least. And I sure hope you're asking so you can keep a safe distance away. Yeah? Can do.
Can do.
Found a pickaxe in the mine like none I've ever seen before. Could be awful useful if you're the violent type.
But it probably isn't going to have a lot of damage. Oh, look, 10. Well, I guess that would make a difference in terms of maybe how your stats are, I suppose. Busting ass tape in 31 days of horror games. Well, yeah, that'll do it. Yep, you get busy. Kind of makes you... I've always told myself, I was like, man, I really wish that I had the ability to just, like, stop time around me and be able to indulge in a whole lot of stuff without having to worry about time affecting it. And yeah, it would work out so much better. Like I could choose exactly how long I want it to be that way, or have certain areas, or which actually I think it would only be me that would be affected by it, and people that I would know, because everybody else would probably be freaking out, and then, you know, the government might want to get a hold of you like, you know how to control time, we could use that. I'm like, no the fuck you can't either. Okay, let's see, I'd already had been up here. There's just 2 ways to get off of here. I see that now. Okay, I thought this was like a completely different platform. Yeah, let's leave. Okay. I've been up there. I've been up there. That's broken. Oh, look, things to pick up. Oh, look, another thing to pick up. And other things to pick up. Probably end up getting rid of some of this stuff because there's something in there. Oh, something in there. Yay. Yeah, exactly. Or just like take your game consoles with you, because if you don't, if you end up like traveling back in time or something, it could reverse the process of the saves that you have, and then just go back in time and continue to play until you finish something. It's like, we're going to go back in time while this stuff is happening, but take stuff with us, it'll still stay in its present state. Otherwise, it won't. Oh, what this? 73. Oh, thank God I can finally get rid of this stuff. Well, it's the same pretty much, but it's a different color, so that's good. But let me see about her. She's got 43. Oh, this will look so cute on her. Felix, wait, okay. 43, 25. Okay. 37, 73. I don't think, wait a minute. is... This is 54. This is 73. Yeah. I could actually turn on the helmets to be on, but I'm like, I'd rather see the faces. Especially when it boils down to conversations, I suppose. He's got the 43... 42, 43... Wait a minute. Parvati... 59, 54... Oh yeah, that's fair enough.
Something made a mess of this place. Watch your back, boss.
No kidding. So it appears Tanya isn't going to be able to go up there this weekend because of work-related stuff. People are taking off days left and right at that place, which I don't blame them for it, but Tanya needs to get on the ball with that too and go ahead and just solidify her spot for her to be able to take days off. Because people are doing it where she works at left and right. It's crazy. I don't get it. I mean, well, actually, I do kind of get it, but yeah, I know. I know she is. But that's what I told her. I was like, well, hon, just go ahead and plant yourself where the days you want to take off so you can know for sure you're going to have it. I mean, that's the only way to do it. Yeah, that's what I try to mention to her too, in terms of like handling certain situations there and going about things and whatnot. And I mean, it's one thing for you to work; it's another thing for you to act like you're a friggin' robot, which is a load of bullshit. 26.5? Oh, good lord, none of that's gonna work. Although I'm not bothering to look at the stats either, so yeah, no, my lockpicking thingies aren't able to pop the whatever. Oh, wait a minute.
Okay, keep it quiet.
Oh gosh, I thought I could go through there. I guess not. Thanks a lot. I appreciate you faking me out. That's great. Wonderful, colossal, peachy keen. Officer Spine Gold. Wait, what the what? Oh, Spine. Yeah, it was a. Well, I'm not in the business of doing melee though. 66 and 47 fire. 84. 12 tactical shot. I need to get rid of that. Well, I gotta use it for different ammo types, I know. Energy, heavy, light. I at least want to have one. Get rid of that. What is this, 59? At least want to have one melee, even though it seems like I hadn't really put. Yay! Time to switch out controllers. Lovely. Thank you for cutting me off. Yeah, exactly. That seems like it's the regular basis throughout the week. Yeah, exactly. I agree. I knew it was gonna die at some point anyways. Let's see. 59. Okay. We got that one. That, ooh, it's dripping poison. Yeah, well, see, another thing is, one reason she was wanting to do it this week because she didn't have to worry about overtime. And knowing how she is about overtime and her wanting to always get it, usually, she said that, that's the reason she was wanting to do it for this week, because she didn't have to worry about it because they weren't going to have it or something like that. And, I told her, I said, well, I said, it's up to you. I said, if you want to do it, then you're just going to have to go ahead and put in for it. You know, I mean, that's like the way it was with me when I was unsure of whether or not I was going to be able to get that time off from work, because they were telling me, they were like, oh, well, it can't be approved because you don't have anybody to handle your shift or anything. But then they'll go and ask you, it's like, well, is it really important? Is it something you need to do, or is it something you already have planned and all this other stuff? And I'm like, yeah, this is why. And I'm like, I put this stuff in earlier in the first place to begin with, and y'all didn't notify me of anything until after the fact. So, but they found a way to fix it, so.
This unit is currently in wait cycle.
They got another robot.
Return later. Error. Tilt alarm engaged. Entering emergency reconciliation mode. This unit has been programmed to express despair. Please treat this unit with kindness. This unit is currently in wait cycle. Please return later. Feeling a little rough around the edges? Try a soothing antibiotics cream.
Antibiotics.
And wipe those streamlines away. Have a better than natural day.
Well, that's peachy.
This unit is please return. Have a better.
Okay. I'm just. Yay! Yeah, because like yesterday she was telling me that she was saying, she was like, I think I'm going to lay out, or I think I'm going to call out. And she said, I want to be off the next couple of days. And I told her, I said, you just have to put in for it. I said, the way that this is going, you're just going to have to do that. I was like, I understand where you're coming from. I said, but the thing is, I was like, she doesn't want to be a dick, and she's told me that. She's like, well, people go and end up calling out all the time, and they get away with it. She's like, but I don't want to be a dick to other people that I'm working with. And I'm thinking to myself, well, if people are acting that way already, then I would go ahead and do it. Tell them you got something serious or personal to handle, which she does. She's done that before, the stuff that's out of her control, like a doctor's appointment or something like that. I don't think it's necessary. It's not necessarily anything to worry about, to be honest. It's just a matter of, that's life in terms of dealing with work and trying to balance things and stuff like that. Thank God she doesn't have kids, and thank God I don't have kids. That's one less worry for us to have to contend with. But Jesus Christ. Am I stuck in this piece of shit? Are you fucking kidding me? God damn it. fucking geometry in the game. I'm gonna have to restart this motherfucker. You can't get out of there. Are you serious? Let's see. Finally! What? How the hell did that happen? It's a fucking death trap in there. Damn. Anyways. But yeah, it's not like it's anything to worry about. It's just something that she herself needs to do in terms of just making time for herself, kind of thing, you know. Other than, again, I mean, I'm not working her job either, you know, so, I mean, I can't really say yay or nay on the matter when she knows it better than I do, but still, I mean,
Wow.
there's some things that I think is just a little bit more easier to contend with on a level of, like, just normal people dealing with normal work jobs. Not the job itself, but just handling things for your time off like you need to and want to. So, yep, this is going to be happening a lot. Well over an hour and a half, and only seen some very slight combat. So, I think I was already over around this way. But anyways, I need to level up. And just, let's see here. Dealing with the melee, the defense, dodge and block, persuade, block P. I could do that. Hack, medical, science, engineering. Let me get my hack up. 1, 2, adept. Good, got that. I got adept. Got 5 left. What's going to be able to push me up to the next level? 20, 80, 150, 60, 20, 150, 60. It's probably pretty much just been the same. But the other skills I was... see, 80, 60, 20. You're unable to undo point allocate. Do you want to continue? Was it... what the hell? Yeah, that's true. It definitely can. This is true. You will be able to undo point allocation after... Why? What? I want to put points into that. Because I got like 5 left. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. Okay. Okay, alright. Whatever. Let's see. Perks. Available perk. What was the next one I was going to go for here? Oh, that's cool. Headshot kills explode, damaging nearby enemies. Funny. Oh, that would work. Yo! Lyrical. Greetings. How goes the stuff? Per flaw. Dealing based on number. Oh, that's cool. I just want to do the headshot for the simple fact if I get him, I want to see explosions! Oh, wait, that's right. Oh, oops. Dang it. Oh, crap, wait a minute. Okay, they're all lit up. Okay. Yeah, because it's like different sections of the sphere would increase to give you the whole skill for the different point and perk selections. Tell her to stop playing Assassin. I can't do that. Especially if it's Odyssey that she's been on. I can't do that. I mean, there is things in that game though that like it's Ubisoft, so there's a lot of bloat as well, but there's a lot of good stuff in it too. So, especially with the DLC as well. Exactly. She'll never stop playing AC because she'll go back in time and restart it again after she's 75% done with it. I'm just kidding. But oh my gosh, when's Valhalla out? The end of November. This is what's crazy. Like with Ubisoft, like Watch Dogs Legion, which I'm definitely gonna play, is out the end of next month, I believe, and then Valhalla is out the end of November, I believe. So it's like, God, they're putting out 2 open world games, and I'm really wondering how they're gonna perform. I mean, Ubisoft is a big company, and I hope they have more than enough teams working on these things, because I don't know, I kind of have my doubts because they're working on 2 big open world games, but then again, they've been working on both of these for a while, but there hasn't really been like a lot of what the hell was that? I know it was a music box, but like, what the heck did it consist of? I know there was something in the game that I think it dealt with. It moved to 10 instead of 17. Ugh, I don't know. Taking lesser time for that seems, I don't know. I feel like they should take as much time as they can on it, knowing it's open world games. You're always going to deal with problems with open world games. Where's the... I can't remember. Don't worry about it right now. Yeah, November. So, it's the middle of November. I hope it's a very cold day when Valhalla releases, because it'll be November and it needs to be colder. God, Lee, where was I going to? I'm getting confused. Well, it's up over there. I know there's an elevator or something over there I would need to take, but then again, I probably need to go this way. Is there a map? Do I have the... There's the map. Okay, so it's taking me... That's going to take me to places everywhere. This is the whole section of that map. That's the elevator. That's the place I need to go to. But Oh wait, I can't even get to it? Obviously not. I go around the back to get inside? No. Xbox released early. Well, probably, yeah. That'd be great if I could take him through the glass there, but that ain't gonna happen. So obviously there's some other reason, things that I need to get in through in there. So that's back up over there. That's the fast travel. Fast travel from here. Can't go in there because I gotta get through there to go get to those. That's the next part of the quest. The rest of the stuff over there. Let me just go ahead and go to the next part of the quest. I know it was up around here, and then I'll be able to gradually work my way through the rest of it. There's the thingy. The thing that really sucks about this, at least from what I've experienced, there's only been 2 quests. Hey, little guy. Hey there. Die. Wow, that suck. There we go. Yay! Enemy killed. I killed a cute little thing and got 310 XP. That works for me. By the X doorstop. Yeah, I guess so. Well, yeah, but I get XP though. I get XP. That's the main. That's the thing. Oh God, Spacer's Corona. Well, we don't want to mess with that now, do we? Ha 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 ha. It's probably even worse. The worst version of it. Is there anything in the next set? Okay. Wait a minute. Okay, I need those. Yay, XP! Sometimes in games you just have to kill the cutesies. It kills the animals. Well, if it's for a quest, and then again that's for XP, so there you go. I guess the ones she was hunting weren't cute. Yeah, it's just like deer and bears and platypuses. I don't know. Yeah, see, there you go. She needs something to... There you go. See, there's always something to be gained, usually. Like this. That is true. That makes a lot of sense. I don't deny that in the least bit. You gotta defend yourself. Especially from them gators. Fraud gators. That makes sense. There's a sun thingy on there. Praise the sun! Dark Soulsies. Wrong one. Well, that might be the other wrong one. Can you jump over rocks to get to... What the fudge? Are you serious? There's like... I can't... It's right there and I can't access it and I can't walk or jump over this stuff. Okay, yeah. That's something that needs fixing. What the hell? Don't fart at me, you stupid robot. Alright, I need to get in here and get in some conversations. The Spread Shack is a little... Okay, I've already sung that twice already. I'm not doing it again. Oh, Lord. Good grief, I need to get something to eat, too. I need to make something. Having Starbucks caramel latte, frappuccino, whatever, isn't gonna suffice for very long. Exactly. Robot farts. Robots fart. They gotta pass out their excess gas thingy. Hey there, little guy. Come here. Come here. You little bastard. Get back. Yeah. I got me some XP. I got me some XP. La 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 la. Anyways. Alright, bitch. What do you want?
Alright, inspection time. Look at my eyes for as long as you can without blinking. Starting now.
Oh, it's a stare name? Stare name. Stare game? Let's do this.
Good. Look up. Now look down. Thank you. Got him from my mother. You're doing swell. Now, name and occupation.
You first.
I could do without the sass, but that's good enough. You're clear. That was a sanity check. If you had changed like the others, it'd be in your eyes. You'd also be drooling, cursing, and making a mess of the place. Welcome to the Sprat Shack. You can head on downstairs.
Let's see.
Every day, salvagers and scrappers set out to comb the ruins and make their fortune. The ones who come back, they aren't always the same men or women who left. They change. Never for the better. First, they get real twitchy and paranoid, shouting at folks who aren't there. Then they smell like they soiled themselves, on account of how they soiled themselves. After that, they're gone. Nothing but animals wearing human skin. Seen it happen myself. It's never pretty.
Well, that's what happens when you get on the drugs.
This is the Sprat Shack, the most remote watering hole in the system. Rule number 1, no fighting. Rule number 2, wipe your feet on the way downstairs. We're the only hospitable place on this rock. I want to keep it that way. That's why we have rule number 3. When people change, they stay outside, where they belong.
Like an animal.
Just don't ask me to dance.
I'll pass on that. Let's see.
Bouncer, bodyguard, law enforcer. I make sure the Sprat Shack gets only the highest caliber of clientele.
That's us.
Yeah, as the camera acts crazy.
Is he talking about guns?
We get a lot of brand-loyal corporate types, and a lot of cutthroat freelancer types. Both sides have their share of dirty scoundrels. And I hate dirt. This is a sublight bar, so most of our regulars come to plunder the old labs. The facility's locked up behind miles of red tape, so progress is slow. A lot of time to drink and reevaluate, then venture out and try again. Something bad happened here. Spacer's Choice was developing chemicals. The kind with nasty side effects.
Because Spacer Choice is a dick.
One research facility developing something without horrible, face-melting side effects? Is that so much to ask?
Marauders outnumber the rest of us 10 to 1. Either they came from Gorgon, or something draws them here. I don't know which is worse. This place is under a dark cloud, stranger.
Chased by a chicken. Way to go, Link.
Talk to Lex behind the bar.
Piss off the chickens and they're gonna chase after you. An entire flock of them.
Watch yourself out there.
They will flock you up. Ha ha ha. I don't want to do that because he's over there and probably end up seeing me, so I don't want to steal anything. One of the things is about this game, the base game, and I guess also this one, they've claimed in the game, like the base one, you could kill everybody, all the quest givers, and still manage to still progress in the game. I don't know how that is. I don't know how that works, but I think what it is maybe the quest givers would have some type of item or something on them that would allow you to be able to progress.
I wonder if they got those floorboards that creak when a stranger walks in.
Bobby, welcome back, man. Yeah, check him out.
It smells like Felix's birth.
One of my best friends from high school and my fiance run that channel. And also check out Lyrical Moonraven as well. She is the second half of Heather from Pixel Gamer Girls.
Are you my agent underground? Sorry?
Or is it the first half?
Meet a certain someone about a certain piece of merchandise. They're supposed to use a secret code phrase.
Can't help you. I'm just here to drink.
Is it first half or second half? I don't know.
It is you.
Quiet down. You're making a scene.
Oh, jeez. Bobby! Damn it, Bobby! Probably the first. Okay. So she would be the first half, and Heather would be the second half.
I don't know. Did you bring the goods?
No payment, no goods.
Give me a taste of the goods. Just so I know I can trust you.
Oh, oops.
You can't trust me. Now, did you bring the payment?
Oh, oops. How did I put my gun away? I forgot how to do that. Oh, there we go. I had to hold that down.
Who do you work for anyway? Mary the Sprout? Artak Harry?
Okay.
It's Mary the Sprout. But don't you go telling them.
You work for Mary the Sprout?
Yeah, 6 years on. That's right. There you go.
We shouldn't be seen together. This is a secret.
Playing third person. It's all it's all first person. There's no third person.
And worse, a thief.
Can't steal what's lawfully mine, tangle-footed dimwit.
Sadly.
I've heard more than enough of your shit for one day.
Yeah. You and your shit. And talking of the shit. Drinks, victuals, lost and found.
Welcome to the Sprat Shack. First one's on the house, and I won't even water it down. What'll it be?
This probably helps with the...
So, you just wandered in for the genteel conversation. Suit yourself. I assume you're here for salvage.
Why are all the cool games first person? Not all the cool games are first person. There's a lot of great games that are third person or even over the head isometric, like Pathfinder Kingmaker, which is another RPG that I want to play, but I'm not going to be paying $50 for it, given the fact that it seems like it comes from an indie developer, and I can understand their need to make money, but at the same time, I've just got way too many RPGs to worry about at the moment. So you won't see even better things. Yeah. Oh, I can't do that because my lie isn't up high enough. That's terrible. I need to get my lying up again. That sounds terrible too.
Most of my regulars are sublight scavengers. They pick over the ruins of Gorgon, spend their earnings at the bar, and head back out the next day. Vicious cycle. That's life. First new face I've seen in a while.
Yeah, I've got a PS3, but I don't have the orange box. I've thought about getting it, but I don't. I used to have Half-Life, the first one, on PS2, but hell, I don't know. I may still have that on PS2. I need to do like my grandmother told me, make a list of everything that I own in terms of games. She's like, you got so many of them, you need to just put a list down. It'll take some time, but you'll know what you have in case you anything goes missing or whatever. I said, yeah, you're right. That's something I definitely need to do.
Spacer's Choice used to brew pharmaceuticals in these parts. That's why the asteroid smells like an old gym sock. They
Yeah,
say
Team
a
Fortress
Dina
2.
town came from here, just down the road
Half-Life
at the
2.
old R&D lab. Very hush-hush back in the day.
Yeah, they all ended too, that's true. So much for them trying to make a third Half-Life, though. But, I mean, I barely got through the first one, haven't played the second one, although the second one is also on PS3, from what I've heard, which I wasn't aware of until I ended up watching a certain PlayStation channel. But it's a UK PlayStation channel, which makes me wonder if it was only released in the UK. I don't know. On PS3, I mean, not PC.
Roscoe might tell you more.
Yep, Valve can't count.
Before the bar opened up.
That's the truth.
There's always Leonora, my favorite customer over in the storage room on the second floor. Keeps to herself and always closes out her tab.
I heard a rumor about that. Matter of fact, they're remaking, what's that game? Dang it, what was that? System Shock. That was supposed to release at some point like a year or so ago, and it got canceled or put on hiatus, and now it's back again or something like that. Yeah, they remade Halo.
He's been here since opening day. I think he told me he was some kind of journalist. He got left behind when Spacer's Choice pulled out. And I guess no one's coming to get him. He didn't tell me and I didn't ask. I'm his bartender, not his human resources rep. If you believe the chatter, a lot of good folks got left behind, and a lot of bad folks made it out. Sometimes that's all there is to it. Roscoe's drinks are on the house. We all know how it feels to get left behind. He'll be alright. He's with the family now.
Isn't that the newest Halo name? Eternity? I think that's what it's called. Something. People were making fun of the monkey face in it or something. They were saying it looks like original Xbox or 360 graphics or something like that. But people were like, it hasn't even released yet. This is just early footage. I'm like, well, regardless of it being early footage, it still needs to freaking look like the way it's supposed to. With it coming up with being next generation, it needs to have the graphics looking that way to entice people.
Been coming around a lot these past few months. She isn't a sublight, but seems to know the lay of the land better than anyone. She spends most of her days drinking alone. I think she's looking to hire someone. If you're open to a side gig. You know Lucky? Yeah, small asteroid. Now that you mention it, I thought I saw those two sharing stories over a pint. Didn't think twice about it. I don't speak ill of the dead, but Leonora deserves better company. That Lucky was no good for her. Lucky? Sure, I knew him. He could get a little dramatic at times, but he was a good guy. Heard he took on a dangerous job. Spent a lot of time coming and going from the Office of Creative Incubation, just down the road.
Let's see. Officer of Creative Incubation. At least it is an intubation.
That's where the top runners at Spacer's Choice came up with slogans and marketing. Lucky never told me why it was so important. Awful shame about what happened to him. You know about that? Huh. Word must travel fast around these parts. Last I saw of Lucky was a few days ago. I went outside for a smoke and a stroll, and I saw this wild canid dragging a bloody limb. So I kicked the canid, scared it off. If the bloody piece in question was a raptidon tongue or a mantis leg, we wouldn't be having this conversation.
Indeed.
Get this. The canid was chewing on an honest-to-law human arm. Lucky's arm. I'm a bartender. Attention to detail is my middle name.
Well.
Anyway, The arm was clutching a phonograph that mentioned someone named Alex Hawthorne.
Me!
I did some
Well,
poking
not
around,
me, but
and
yes, me.
This Hawthorne has a reputation among the salvagers who frequent the bar. So I packaged up the arm nice and tidy and sent it care of the Halcyon Parcel Service. They even gave me a discount on the hazardous waste removal stamp.
Hawthorne's next to kin, sort of. Yeah, okay.
No kidding. And now you're here? Colony feels smaller than you'd think some days. I'm glad I was here to see this confluence of events, you know? The stars really aligned on this one. And here I am, smack dab in the middle. I figured Hawthorne would want to know what happened to his pal. Hope Lucky get his affairs in order, you know. Oh, I hate to see people go with unfinished business. 3rd floor. Once I figured he wasn't coming back to pay his tab, I left his room unlocked to air it out. You can help yourself to anything you left behind.
Yeah.
Fair warning, I've been letting the regulars use it for a quick lie down. Wash your hands when you're done. Trust me. Yes and no. The Sprat Shack used to be a shipping and receiving warehouse during the old Project Gorgon days. When Spacer's Choice pulled their guys off-world, Sublight moved in to salvage what we could, and they put me in charge. Yes and no. Rumor has it there's a Sprat wandering around the Groundbreaker, and he's the legal owner of the Sprat Shack. Hagen's idea. See, Hagen didn't want a paper trail that led back to her, so she gave the bar to the Sprat. If there were any legal problems with this place, the Sprat would do the time.
You think a Sprat could own Edgewater? Oh, imagine we're wearing Mr. Thompson's little hat!
Hey, Sprats can be real dangerous. I once saw a Sprat cross a guy off. Well, not exactly. The guy I worked with choked on a Sprat bone while he was having his usual salt tuna for lunch.
Anyway,
That's lovely.
That's what the paperwork says. I don't make the rules. Easy. His name's Matt. The beautiful thing is, no one could tell Matt Sprat apart from an ordinary vermin. I think that's kind of the point, to send the authorities on a wild Sprat chase. Never thought about that. Shit, someone could have eaten my boss. As far as business arrangements go, this one's a head-scratcher, but they say it's all above board, so that's what matters. Yes and no. We're doing a lot more than squatting. We're classing up the joint, keeping the riffraff outside where it belongs. They didn't even serve drinks until I arrived. Talk about wasted potential. Yes and no. Again, that one was Hagen's idea. She told me that speaking in vague terms keeps you out of trouble, and I don't want any trouble in my place. Thirsty people come and go from all over the colony, mostly on the way to somewhere better. Some are well-connected. Not everyone pays with bits. That's how we get the unconventional goods anyhow. Sublight keeps us well-stocked with the essentials, by which I mean booze. Be seeing you.
Okie dokie.
The board is gonna force everyone into the pots. Sound crazy? Boy, you just wait. We'll see who's crazy.
Yeah. Is that Matt? You little bastard.
No one's coming. Maybe this isn't it.
Where you going? Where you going? Fast little bastards. Yay! What's this? I'd be stealing all this stuff. I don't really want anybody to see. Although, technically they wouldn't, I don't think, with the door being shut. Oh, I never know. What? Oh, what?
Groundbreaker never had bars this nice. They got balconies and everything.
Do you think the folks here like strangers? Because some of them are looking at us like, maybe not.
Well, hell with them.
You don't look like one of the salvagers, no? You don't really seem like the type. You've got the look of someone who's traveled far to get here, and whose journey's far from over. Confidence. The scavengers around here, they're faking it. You're the real deal. I don't know if you're bound for the old ruins, but in case you are, can you look into something? I'd do it myself, but of course, the Marauders would eat me alive. Looking for something out there. Been paying Sublight to help me, but they haven't made much progress. Well put. My husband and I worked on Gorgon during the good times. Jerome was on maintenance duty. I cleaned out test tubes till they sparkled. Nowhere good, that's for sure. In his final hours, Gorgon was a war zone. Violence broke out in the labs. The hills were full of marauders. You couldn't take a leisurely stroll without an armed escort. When the order came through to evacuate, non-essential personnel drew a lottery to see who would board the first wave of ships. Jerome won. I lost. As soon as I wasn't looking, Jerome switched our tickets and pushed me to the front of the line. I got to leave. Jerome stayed behind.
I'm not gonna say that.
That Jerome always chose the right thing, even when it got him killed. This place is greedy. Took my Jerome, and it would have taken me too. I just want one thing back. His old hip flask.
Oh, I heard about
gave
this
it to
quest.
him the day we signed our marriage contract, and he carried it wherever he went. I know it's still here.
The person just went and got the hip flask and immediately fast traveled back and gave it in, and the quest was redeemed. But then again, I've also heard like the way that the land is in this game, how there's like a bunch of monstrous mountain areas that you'll be at, and you can't really figure out how to get to a certain area, and if you were to try to drop down you would die, so you'd have to go around it. So fast travel, which I always use fast travel anyways, fast travel is a must in this. The minimum of the bottom of your foot itches and you can't scratch it. Yeah, it's kind of weird. People say you can't scratch the bottom of your feet because it'll tickle you, but then again, sometimes that happens with me and sometimes it doesn't whenever my foot itches, and I don't know why. Like sometimes it'll trigger and sometimes it won't. I guess it just kind of helps more so to probably rub it on the carpet.
No point in denying it, he died on this rock. Likely torn apart by marauders, unless he took care of himself on his own terms. I don't have to imagine what happened.
That means he shot himself, or threw himself off a cliff. I don't know.
You'd really do that for me? Law. And I'll bet you're worth 10 of those Sublight sprats.
I bet you I am.
I don't have much, but if you help me, there's a little set aside for the occasion.
Bomb chicka wow
Drew
wow.
used to drink with his buddies in a small kitchen opposite the maintenance shed. Might be a good place to check first. Yeah? That old flirt? Yeah, I let him buy me a drink or two. He talked my ear off about exciting jobs he'd done. All lies, I'm sure. He fell asleep with his head on my shoulder. That man had baggage like you wouldn't believe. I didn't think anyone could be lonelier than me.
Yeah, you might want to get some antibiotic on that.
He bragged about having the key to some sort of maintenance area in one of
Taters!
the buildings.
Lawn mower!
I never saw it, so I just assumed he was talking himself up.
Are you mowing some lawns?
He also asked
That sounded
if I
terrible.
wanted to see something gross and slimy he kept in his room.
He's talking about his pants.
Politely.
Gross and slimy in his room. He means inside of his pants. That's what I meant to say.
He put on quite a front, but I think he was weary. Like he'd seen too much and had too much to show for it.
Quitting streaming?
Kindred spirits in a way.
Why? Because of dealing with YouTube and its idiocy? I remember you had mentioned something about that a couple... yeah, Ron mows himself. It's called manscaping. Anyways. Oh, on Twitch. I didn't know you were streaming on Twitch. Finish every possible quest, possible area. Well, that's just it. The cultist is crazy. It's like, I think I've killed every cultist in the game, including in the DLC, except for the ones that are like the seafaring type that would utilize your ship, because I hate ship combat. Oh my gosh, man. I gotta find a way to get through those, though, but I think I figured out a way to do it. It's basically go into the areas that you would have already explored. Well, not explored, but discovered. And then you go and you get these little tablets, I forgot what they were called, and utilize those in helping to build up your ship, and it really helps. So that's probably what I need to do to be able to try to upgrade my ship even more, to be able to take on these shipfaring quests, to go ahead and get through them, so I can have all the cultists killed, because that's pretty much, I think that's pretty much just like another section of the story that I haven't even experienced yet, unless I would like friggin' go on YouTube or something just to watch it. Staying on YouTube full time, yeah, that might seem like the best course of action. I've heard that Twitch also gets rid of your videos after a certain period of time too, I believe, so.
The lab coats kept quiet about the project, but the air was charged with excitement. You could feel it everywhere.
Yeah, maxing out the ship is really a must if you want to experience everything.
Worker productivity with no side effects? Who wouldn't salivate at the thought? I don't know what went wrong, but when the shit hit the fan, it sprayed everyone in its path, including me.
Well, I reckon we'll find something and do something.
That last drink you ordered had a punch to it. What did you say it was called?
These nuts.
It's just pet pills and a 2-hour energy drink. My ex used to have them with breakfast.
Oh, yeah. Whatever happened to that guy?
He OD'd.
I broke it off. He wouldn't take his hat off in the bedroom.
Doo-doo hits the fan.
Every time I see his spacesuit
splattered into doo-doo.
It's like he's staring at me from behind the screen.
Anyways.
Who's this now? Wonder if they could...
Y'all talk too much. I know it's an RPG that has a lot of dialogue, but Jesus. Let's see. What's going on,
Holy
man?
Shit, a fresh face. Haven't seen your like in years. Don't know what brought you to the most dangerous corner of this solar system, pal. But you're welcome here. Oh, you talked to Lex yet? She tell you to keep it civil? You wouldn't guess to talk to her, but that lady's got a mean left hook. Sorry, brain scrambled.
No kidding.
That's the Gorgon effect for you. Stay too long, it'll happen to you too. Name's Roscoe. Formerly of
Roscoe.
Terra 2. Recently of here. So long as Lex lets me stay anyway. She's the bartender. The one who keeps the peace. Me? Nah. Never been a pugilistic kind of guy. Did most of my fighting with a pen back when I did it at all. Nowadays, I just drink. At least Lex has got the good manners to let me do it for free. Some kind. Yeah, that's a good way to put it. Got into reporting thinking I was gonna be some sort of public intellectual. What a joke. Spent 95% of my time playing stenographer to the board, and the rest writing puff pieces on the chairman's latest beard trim. Real life and death shit.
Guys, you have to excuse me for 1 second. I'm gonna go fire up and fire something up to eat real quick, and then I shall return. Okay, I'm back. Alright, here we go. The Microwave Kingdom. Well, Tanya was in the Microwave Kingdom. I was in the Air Fryer Kingdom. So there you go. And Tanya was saying that she's trying to see if maybe she can get off Friday and Monday because one of the guys who was supposed to be off this week, apparently his boss ended up putting him on a day off that he wasn't supposed to take, and he didn't know why. He's like, but I'll take it. And she's like, no, you won't. So yeah, she's going to look into that. Just in terms of her taking some time off, not in terms of her traveling anywhere, at least at press time. So anyways, yeah. Yeah. I need to check and see if you guys had ran your mouth at any point while I was gone. Because I can't scroll up on the PS4 app here. So let me see if I can look at the thingy. Let's see here. Oh wait, here we go. Avoiding the arena. Yeah, I've been through the arena a lot, and I think I'm pretty much done with it, but it's still telling me I got some type of quest there, which doesn't make any sense to me. I think it's just taking on like a second higher tier of fighters. No, I didn't read the announcement on Discord. Honestly, I haven't even been on Discord in a long while. The last time I was on there, I think, was either when I was playing Final Fantasy XIV with a guy who used to work at where I'm working at now, or I think it was I think it was with Quincy when he was doing when he and I were playing Neo 2 together. Let's see.
Hell, how much time do you have? I probably know more about this shit heap than most of the corpses around here. Got anything specific you want to know? Oh, this is rich. You mean Dr. Olivia Ambrose, God Empress of Gorgon? She's the maniac who ran this whole sideshow. Ran it right into the fucking ground. Hell, I wouldn't be kicking my heels in this dead-end graveyard if it weren't for her. At least she's buried here with me. That's the least she deserves.
Yeah, exactly. It is good either ways.
She was Gorgon's
Gosh, I wish my perception was up high enough.
Fuck all. Never met a more difficult interview subject. She had this way of answering questions. Wouldn't tell you anything straight, but always turn it back around on you. Just about did my head in.
Good lord, that's a lot to choose from.
Strange sister or something.
Son of a bridge. Exactly. Exactly. About me and my weirdness. Well, what else is new? Ooh, a perception. That means I can get some XP.
Shit, who didn't? The staff who weren't that afraid of Olivia hated her.
Well, apparently not. Never mind. It doesn't happen with every perception check. Or any other skill check.
Everyone loved him. Rumor was she killed him herself. Tell you what, though. Her little terror campaign worked. Couldn't tease a single secret out of the staff after that.
Cue up the Mortal Kombat theme.
You're on the hunt for her big book of secrets, huh? Lucky was, too. Poor bastard. She used to leave it on the desk between us during interviews. She'd open it up sometimes, take notes, give me a mean look. Bet you all the bits in Byzantium it's in her office. Never saw it leave that room, not once.
In terms of the mercenaries, sometimes I would go after them and sometimes I wouldn't. Sometimes they would just come after me. Anytime I end up assaulting a stronghold or anything like that to do a quest, I have more than enough gold to go ahead and pay off the bounties so that they don't come after me. Because it's a bitch having to face like 2 or 3 of those guys at once. So when I ever try to approach them myself, I always try to do it outside of town, outside of cities. If not, you're going to have pedestrians get in the way. You're going to kill pedestrians. Pedestrians are going to come after you. Guards are going to come after you. The freaking mercenaries are going to come after you. But it's not so much of the fact that the guards won't go after the other mercenaries either whenever they're attacking you, like right out of nowhere in the middle of town. So, yeah. If you're going to attack them on your own, make sure it's outside city limits.
Top floor of synthesis and manufacturing, huddled up against her precious drug synthesizer. Got a perfect view of all her little peons scrabbling in the dirt way down below. Just how she liked it.
ECW mercenaries would probably be more inclined to be in the Resident Evil mercenaries mode. Yeah, I know what you mean about wasting the gold, but I mean, then again, I don't want to, if I'm doing like a quest or something, I don't want to feel like I'm just going to go and get killed off and all that stuff. Yep, hard earned and hard stolen. This is true.
Nice enough guy. Fashioned himself one of those professional gumshoes, like in the serials. They usually work for the board, smoothing out dissidents and the like. Lucky though, he was freelance. Worked for anyone who paid, no matter their allegiance. You ask me, I think the guy just likes snooping around in folks' terminal messages. No, but I'd wager Lex does a lot of weird shit she doesn't tell anyone about. That's the sublight way. Gotta say though, nailing a stranger some dead guy's arm probably tops the list.
Yeah, no kidding. That's what I got.
So. Next to nothing. He preferred to keep a tight lid on things. More dramatic that way. Not that he needed to keep secrets. Folks down here don't give two shits about anything but bits and beer. So sometimes I could get deep in his cups and start going on about the ghost of Gorgon. But I didn't think anything of it. Guy also liked to say he could pop this here off a cysty pig at 100 paces with his eyes closed.
Well, that sounds disgusting.
Frenetic, chaotic, vicious, take your pick. I wasn't here at the start, but going off what folks told me about the early days, Gorgon started out with promise. Thing is, the schedules coming out of the corporate office were unrealistic from the get-go, and they were trying to do the project on a shoestring budget. Couple that with the obvious personnel problems and toxic junk in the product, it was only a matter of time before it all went to hell. Adrenatine, I'm sure you know it, was a drug, something to make folks work harder, work smarter. Had a lot of nasty side effects. Didn't seem so bad to me at the time, but then I hadn't met the test subjects yet. The whole thing was real hush-hush. A lot of worry about corporate spies, especially from Anti-Cleos. I probably shouldn't even be mentioning it to you, to be honest. Spacer's choice? They're really not spies. Not much, except that there was a whole gaggle of them. As far as I could tell, they absolutely hated each other. Dr. Ambrose would hardly let me speak to any of them, but she complained about him all the time. Everything seemed like. Marion Blakesley, for example, lady who ran HIA, wouldn't return any of her messages.
Except he's known as what? Miro? It's Miro Day!
Kim was high more than he was sober.
He's all elite now.
Running special tests on primals, too. Law knows what for.
He shouldn't have dyed his friggin' hair blonde, that's for sure. He looks stupid. Although he has a Twitch channel too, which I've kind of been wanting to check that out. Although then again, well, no, never mind. This is AEW we're talking about, not WWE. With their, you can't use your private social media services for whatever reason. Look yourself in the mirror. Yeah, I know. But it's ridiculous because, like, who is it? Aleister Black and Selena Vega are both a couple, and they have a YouTube channel, and I'm wondering if they're ever going to put anything out on that again. I mean, there's more to the story behind it than just that, but I tuned into their channel, and Up, Down, Down, I think is actually probably being sponsored by WWE, considering they've talked about it before on their shows, so that probably isn't going to be going away anytime soon. So it's another way to get the WWE product out there to them, our gamers. Even though I kind of question some of the things that they play on there sometimes, but I don't know.
Going on 7 blissful years here in paradise. 2 years before it went to shit, if I will cease. 2,743 joyous days. But hey, who's counting?
I mean, I like some of the things that Xavier Woods would put on there, like some of the unboxings and things he did in certain games that he would play, but ultimately it just seems like some of the things that's on there, with him involving other wrestlers and just like certain games they would play, I'm just like, dude, don't be playing frickin' mobile games on there. I ain't gonna watch that crap.
Seems kind of crazy when you say it like that. Wasn't like I meant to stay.
Yeah, AJ Styles indeed.
Deals with marauders, mantisaurs, and toxic dirt. Who would?
Actually, Jack Black is he's known as Officer Dick inside of the new Tony Hawk Pro Skater Remake 1 and 2 that recently came out. You unlock him by doing certain challenges, and you can actually play as him.
Well, I didn't want to put you on the spot, but since you're offering, if you're going back out there, do you think you'd be willing to do an old bastard a small favor?
There to sup. Nothing's up with me, sup with you. Ha ha ha, never mind.
Told you I was a journalist, right? I was here on a story back when Project Gorgon was active. I was doing an interview series for Spacer's Choice. Recorded them all on these little portable phonographs.
Yeah,
but
exactly.
When everything fell to shit, Spacer's Choice wouldn't let me leave. Terms of my reporting contract unmet, they said.
I fart enough at night, I don't need to watch it too.
Right on the money. Look at me, I'm no fighter. I've never even touched a gun. But you're just the right amount of rough around the edges. Help me get my recordings back so I can finally get the hell out of here.
From what little we played, it was fun for what it was, but then it just kind of crashed for me. But then again, they're always updating it, so I don't know what the piss is going on with it now.
Someone had been trying to steal them since the day my assistant and I started interviewing. Couldn't even keep them in my safe. They always found a way in. So I took to hiding them all over the fucking asteroid. Thought I was so clever. What a fool I was. Oh, Georgie? Yeah, she helped me.
Georgie.
A real whiz with the portable recorder tech, too. When things got crazy, I shoved her onto the last ship off Gorgon. With any luck, she's safe and comfortable in Byzantium. She tried every which way to stay, but it was my contract keeping us here, not hers. Didn't seem fair she'd have to suffer just because I made a bad deal.
Well, sometimes it's a conversation that you would end up having with certain streamers, not so much the content themselves that they're streaming.
I've got some bits saved up. Haven't had anything to spend them on but beer. And Lex has been letting me drink for free. It's nothing extravagant, you know, journalist salary and all. But the bits are yours if you want them. Oh, I've tried. Make no mistake. I've caught a couple of rides out with sublights folks. But the board's fixers always send me right back. And I'm not about to stand toe-to-toe with marauders just to fulfill a line item on a contract. No shit? That's downright civilized of you. All right. One of them I stashed in the Office of Creative Incubation, in the projector room on the 3rd floor. I gave another to my friend Birdie to keep in her apartment, just outside OCI's upper entrance. Seems like a good idea at the time. Someone had started a fire, folks were shooting other folks. It was a madhouse. You'll find another in the chem lab. It's in the main lab storage room. Didn't have much of a choice. The primals had gotten loose, a couple of them were chasing me. The recordings just ended up wherever I hid. The final one is in Human Inquiry and Odyssey. It's tucked behind a pipe in Observation Room B. What with the test subjects running loose, the researchers were surprisingly unobservant. Strength to your sword arm, friend. And thank you.
Yeah, let's go do some stuff.
What's the story with this place anyhow?
Used to be a shipping warehouse. Supplies came in, deadly chemicals went out.
No, oops. Let's see here. My dripping melee. What am I doing?
Who told you
Nothing.
that?
I worked here back in the day.
You're pulling my leg.
Nope, it's true.
Nope, it's true. Indubitably. Ooh, what's that? Ooh, what's this? Get out of the way! God, what the hell? Okay, I thought that was a door. That wasn't a door. That was a wall. I got somebody! Get my wall! Get to the wall! Hey, little bastard, where you going? Come here. Don't you run away from me. Come here, I'm gonna kill you. Where did he go? He was raptured. He ran away. Dadgummit. Well, there he is. Come here. Come here. Come here.
You, my friend.
Oh, there's two of them. Yeah, I got one. Yeah, that had to hurt. Yeah, no kidding. You... These little bastards are fast. Oh, penis. Forget it. That's not motive to run away. Yeah, exactly. It's not motive at all. Just stand there and let me kill you. Your mom.
I think. Found some in an old busted crate. We're just gonna take some drug you found in the garbage? It's not some drug. It's adrenatine. I don't see a label. If it wasn't saying...
It's Vader time!
I can't argue with that.
Worst bands discovered. It's not stealing because it shows it's not stealing. So I'm going to take it. Oh, are you dead or are you sleeping? Preserved eye. Well, that's just great.
Hey, marble. Oh, wait. Nope, that's a human eyeball.
Yeah.
Did you stick the preservative in before or after the eye comes out?
That scared the crap out of me because I thought like somebody was going to come after me the moment I did that. I'm like, no, I don't want that to happen just yet.
Someone in here. Oh, it's coming back up again.
Maybe you shouldn't drink so much, guy. Then you wouldn't have to deal with that prop. What the hell is this? Is somebody shitting the floor? Looks like those Japanese toilets where you gotta squat or you gotta stand there or something. I don't know what the hell you do. Apparently they do have those in Japan because I ended up seeing that also in Yakuza. I wish I could. I wonder if there's like a way to increase melee attack like faster. Brape. Yeah, I know. Actually, I would like to get one of those. What are they called? Bidets or whatever it is. Shoots water up your ass, and it's like supposed to clean you out pretty good. But then again, they also have those wet wipes you could buy that are used for babies. Those work really well too. Wait a minute, where am I going? Okay. Yep, it makes a difference. After you wipe again. You clean yourself, and then you thoroughly clean yourself. Hang on a second, let me see something here. Well, I should probably get outside first. Lord have mercy. Imagine listening to this while you're going to bed at night and you have like one of those little, what are they called? Whatever they are, that project stars around a room. And it's just like circling around real slowly.
Darkness lurked in the heart of Gorgon. Captain Hawthorne and his
Uh-oh. Come on. Thank you.
You think this place we're headed will tell us more about Gorgon? I wonder what they got up to here.
I don't know what to expect out of anything, Parvati. You and your cheese-like name. Because her name sounds like a cheese. Isn't there a cheese called Parvati? Or starts with a P? I think. Wait a minute here now. Let's look at the journal and see what the piss... Well, that could be anywhere. That was weird. Is it? Okay, that's over there. That is over somewhere. No. Oh wait, that's the final quest actually. Wait a minute. Yes, this works perfectly. Put all the completed ones down there and all the ones up here that... Yeah, those are main story ones. Although that's the DLC ones. Yeah. That's over there. Alright. Has like a Mass Effect feel to it with the music. Crash ship discovered. Can I go inside of it? Is there something inside of it? Can I do something inside of it? Sure, there's a way to get inside of it at some point. Hang on a second. Let's see, where's this gonna take me? Elevator. Oh, what the heck?
Whoa, this looks just like the abandoned parts of Edgewater.
What happened to all these people? Not like they had anywhere to go.
It's like an enemy. It is an enemy.
I'm waiting for this!
Nice one!
Yeah! There it is. All I gotta do is return that to her. But not first, not before first exploring elsewhere. Yeah, let's scream and cheer for killing a little creature.
This is my second month on adrenochrome. It's like the color came back. Like I was tuned to the wrong band all this time, and now the static's gone. I'm finally clear-headed, focused. There's so much I'm excited to do. I feel like me again. Side effects? I guess I've noticed people staring at me a lot more lately. Hard to talk to them sometimes. Feels like they don't get it. Maybe they just don't trust it. Or maybe they don't trust me.
I'm not gonna bother with them. Dude, you don't have a leg to stand on. Or two. Ha 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 ha. Well, that was something. I shall let you live. Because I'm a nice guy like that. What the hell was that? Let's see here. What am I doing? Okay. Oh, it was just in here. Almost 3 hours into the campaign right at the beginning, and people are all like, you could finish this game in 8 to 10 hours. Yeah, okay. Clearly you weren't trying to run around and look for everything. Tired of picking the stuff up. Yeah, exactly. I mean, I can understand if you get too overwhelmed with the fact of if you get too overwhelmed with exploring every little nook and cranny, you're like, I just wanted to advance the plot or advance this side story or whatever. It's totally understandable. But, I mean, when you don't do that, you're running the effect of, if you just cut out trying to explore in general, then you're cutting out the fact of finding something that you would have never found out before that isn't just right up there in your face. So I understand the burnout of it. I don't deny that. Don't deny that. There's sometimes I'm just like, okay, screw this. I'm just going to get back to the main story or the side quest or whatever, and then I'll probably go back to it later. I might go back to it later on to go and explore that area, or I'll just forget about it.
Stories about Spacer's Choice running some old operation out on an asteroid. Never imagined I'd see it for my own self.
Whatever happened here must have been real bad. Spacer's Choice just up and abandoned it.
Cash register. Money. Lovely. Money and drugs and ammo. That's... yeah. Let's see... And then again, games like this were made to be that way in terms of trying to explore everything. The thing about this game, though, is it's more along the lines of the story and the dialogue choices and things like that,
Strangest place to set up a workstation.
being put at more of the forefront than the combat is. I mean, I like the combat, but a lot of people said that pretty much just kind of takes a back seat to everything else. Which, I mean, is okay with me, obviously. Like, for example, when you try to compare this to Kingdoms of Amalur, there's a lot of lore and story behind that. I was actually telling Heather about that yesterday. And she's like, oh, lyrical, love that. I said, yeah. I said, well, there's a lot to be had when it comes to the story and the lore and the voiceovers and all that stuff. I mean, I've heard people being able to take anywhere between 100 to 300 hours to be able to do and complete everything like they wanted to. So, there is that. but combat takes more of a forefront to that, even though the story and the lore is there, because of how fast-paced it is as well, and all the different builds and things you can do with leveling up and skills and powers and mix and match and so on and so forth. Wait a minute. Oh yeah, exactly. Absolutely it is. I mean, when you go and try to look at like these walking simulators, as I refer to them as, which mainly just bases itself around the story, I mean, that's not really something to really try to compare this with it, because this is like one of those in-depth RPGs that you could go back and replay multiple times and get different outcomes and story outcomes and character builds and the whole 9 yards with all that stuff. So, but in terms of like putting story at the forefront is one of those things. I mean, I've heard people even putting this up to hard and they felt like it really wasn't that much more of a challenge in terms of like the attacks that they would do, not in terms of like squad tactics for them to being able to like flank you and stuff like that, but more along the lines of, hey, they can pop out and do like maybe 1 or 2 really serious hits on you that'll knock your health down really low, but the rest of the time they're kind of taking cover. And then they go back again to try to attack you with probably the same devastating attack, but it's just not like it's a constant barrage, which, to be perfectly honest, I wouldn't see why there would be. Because if you're constantly getting beaten up... Did I come in here? No, I have not. If you're constantly getting beaten up like that, I mean, what do you expect? You're going to go down fast and quick. So I don't know. Some people kind of complain about the AI of the enemies and whatnot, but it doesn't matter to me too much. You know what? I honestly believe when it comes down to really challenging games, I kind of feel like some people that are really hardcore in the hard games, when they go and complain about people saying, well, why isn't there like an easier mode in this, or why can't we have an easier mode, you know, because obviously it would sell more, you'd make more money, so on and so forth for the company. And I always thought in the back of my head, I thought that one reason why they acted this way is because if they didn't, they feel like they have some type of rep or something that they're trying to uphold. And if there was like an easier mode, they would be so tempted to go into it and actually access it if there was a certain thing that they couldn't get through, and they feel like that they're probably diminishing their experience with it, which I think is a load of crap. There's been plenty of times that people go and put stuff down on an easier setting to get through a certain place. It's a freaking game. Oh, penis. That gun. That was fun. You just killed a bunch of guys and you're like that. You're a sick son of a bitch. Anyways, I'm not really utilizing much of my powers, but I don't really think that there's need a pass key to get in there. Pick up all the ammo, get all the things, pick up all the stuff. I need to try to see. I've been picking up all this other stuff. I'm just trying to see if I can mod some of these stuff. I gotta get to a workbench to be able to do that. Oh yeah. I need to just get rid. I'm picking up some of this stuff too, so I could like end up selling it at some point if it like takes up too much spot in my inventory. See, I got too much on me. I can't even run now. Dag blast it. I just need to drop some of this stuff, because there's really no sense in me getting rid of it. I can always break it down and get stuff out of it, so that's something. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. 228. Did she have that from before? I can't remember if she did or not. Felix, 41. Well, that's a big gun. I can't remember what their freaking stats were. That's 41, 87, 102. 148. Yeah, it goes anywhere between that to that. So break it down, get the stuff. Don't worry about selling the things right now. You can't do it anyways. Yeah, I got a bunch of mods here that I need to do something with. Okay. Need to find what that key card is, if there's one around here for me to get access into there. I kind of started to think about it some when I stream when certain people come in. Usually I haven't always been a person who would always talk all the time, because I'm like, well, if there's nobody here, then what's the point? And I think if some people come in and they don't hear anybody talking and they just hear the game, then they might feel like that person either doesn't have a mic or they don't want to interact or talk or something like that. So I thought to myself, well, I guess maybe I'll get back to that again. Huh. 3 armor. Well, at least I can break it down for stuff. Break it down. I'm gonna not pick up all this stuff because it's just gonna take up space. I'll just break down some other stuff. Maybe I'll sell some other stuff. But I also got to see if that key card is around here anywhere, if there's one for me to get, because I can't hack it, I can't break through it. So, give me all your ammos. Good Gorgon. Good Godgon. Over 3 hours streaming. Can I get through here? Can I get through there? Well. At least that's coming up. Okay. Wait a minute though. Okay, that's the elevator that would actually end up taking me down to there towards the front again, which that's good. I hadn't seen anywhere else where this thing would be. It might be someplace else I need to get it. Yeah, time flies when you're enjoying stuff, that's for sure. And this is definitely one of my top games of the year too, so that. Okay, so I guess I'm just gonna continue because there's got to probably be something that I get elsewhere. because I don't see it anywhere else around here. You ever do that in a game where you'll just like spend way too much time in a certain area and you're just like, I don't know where else to look? And I get bored and tired very fast, and I'm like, okay, I need to move on from this, otherwise I'm going to stop playing. So... yeah, this was the place from before where I couldn't get through because it was locked off and all that stuff. I really don't mess with drugs in the game. Like, I really don't. Like, I just... Because don't do drugs, kids. Drugs are bad, okay? It's like, I know they're like time buffs or whatever, but when it seems like you're playing on the easiest mode, it's like it's not necessarily needed. Which I guess kind of helps me out with me not having to worry about micromanaging one other thingy. Pick up all the things. What's this? Oh, yeah, I turned off the thingy, so now I can go out. I think I've already got a Vortex Mace Ultra anyways. The mag picks, I think, are lock picks, and the shunts, I believe, are for hacking, if I remember correctly. Okay, well, I've already been through these areas. To make this simple enough, I'm just going to go ahead and fast travel back to her so I can go ahead and get to give her that flask and see what that'll net me. Considering I'm already close to there anyways. I'll probably just...
We're gonna finish your work and put you to rest, good and proper.
Who knew what darkness lurked in the heart of Gorgon?
We already heard you run your mouth on that. We're not going to do it again. So that's one thing that kind of gets to me a bit. It's like, if I'm going into another area, I kind of feel like in a ways, whenever I fast travel, it should just put me within that area. This is probably the only problem that I think I had with the game when it came out, was just dealing with the load times depending on where you're going and what you're doing. Because, like, for example, there's an area that you'll go to, a certain planet that is basically, you can consider it to be like the Richie Rich planet. And you're going inside of buildings, in one, out of one, but then I think there's like certain buildings you're going to where you're going into like another section of that building, and it still's got like a load time. I'm like, are you freaking kidding me? I don't know why you ended up pulling out your gun when you walked up in there. Okie dokie pokey. Where's the thingamajiggy? Where are you so I can give you your thank you? You leave me alone, give him my reward.
You find anything out there, you let me know. I'm ready to get off this rock.
I don't think I ever asked her this.
Looking for something out there. Been paying Sublight to help me.
Oh, never mind.
They haven't made much progress.
Wait a minute.
I know. I gave it to him the day we signed. That's it, all right. Whoa. Still smells like his whiskey, his cigarettes, and that awful cologne he bathed in every morning.
Well, he sounds like a keeper.
I saved up for this just in case I needed to go out into the ruins myself.
Medal of Honor.
Truth be told, I'm glad I never had to use it. You didn't happen to find anything else out there, did you?
What I found doesn't matter. I didn't see your husband. I found Jerome. It's like he also died peacefully. Lie. There's no way of knowing. I found his journal. What matters? So I don't think you get any. Fuck it. Yes! XP.
I should have been there for you, but I suppose he wanted to be alone in the end.
I'll do whatever I can for the XP, even if it means lying to you.
Jerome and I were supposed to live and die together, but sometimes
lie used. Yeah.
Time for me to get off this rock.
Not like some triple XPs.
Like a bad smell. I could use some fresh
air. Those are some real nice words, boss. I just hope she'll be all right.
That was a real kind thing you did, Captain. Maybe not what I would have wanted, but it looks to be what she needed.
Yeah, I lied to her, but it's okay. We got XP, so we're good. Now, I think I actually got to get out of this area before I can fast travel elsewhere. Which I don't necessarily think that I'm going to be fast traveling. Look at the lighting effects. Whee! It's shiny. Yeah, I don't think I can actually fast travel from the inside and go into the outside of places, I believe. What time is it? 2:46. Ding dong. It's a nice little piece of music that isn't annoying or anything to kind of play throughout, well, I guess most of where you're at. I don't think they've actually even had this piece of music in the base game. I don't really know. Can I go elsewhere? Why are you loading up the map? What was this? Well, that was the place I got to get into that I can't get into. Let's see. I guess I'll just run back down over there and get over there. Elevator. I can't fast travel to elevators, just the blue things. That's right. Forgot about that. Okay. Oh, okay, I thought I would run faster if I ended up putting away my weapon, but it doesn't seem like it. Ooh. I gotta go to work in a few hours. In 3 hours, I gotta clock in. Well, 3 hours and 12 minutes. Technically 4 hours, but going in earlier nets extra money and they don't care, so it's like, yeah, go ahead and come in. I'm like, alright. I kind of wish, honestly, like, I wish that I could go in earlier, like, say 2 or 3. No, not 2. 3. Yeah. Like I used to in my other job where I had gotten off at 11:30, but I get off at 11 here, which would basically be like full time, but it's like, I kind of feel like I would much rather want to put up with the fact of dealing with customers for a few hours before unloading a truck or putting up stock and stuff like that. And to get some extra hours and then do that at the tail end of the night and then clock out, because that obviously nets me extra hours, but
What was your family like, Felix? Did you ever know him?
I never knew him. I was a stowaway. That's what they call orphans who grow up in the back days.
Oh gosh. I'm sorry. That must have been lonesome.
Come on, Parvati, who you talking to? It wasn't me pining after my family. Yeah, I suppose I was a touch lonesome. But hey, look at me now. I made it. I got a ship and everything.
Those are probably like two of the main characters in the game that I think enjoyed the most. I believe. I think there's like a bunch of caves around here that would really kind of confuse you if you weren't careful, I guess. I think. But knowing me, I got to explore everywheres, if possible.
Close call. I thought I knew the OCI backwards and forwards. The Marauders got a way of finding every nook and cranny on this rock. OCI. Fancy joint. Smells like Wentworth's and leather. A real slice of Byzantium. You don't set that up unless you're planning something big. Adrena time? Sure. But something tells me there's more to the story. Got a hunch to follow up on near the old mines. I'm leaving this here, in case I gotta come back.
As you say, Lucky. Well, John just sent me a video from the YouTubes. I'll have to check that at a later point. Let's see, it's either gaming related or political related.
Initiating ocular measurement. Measurement complete. Ocular identification complete. Welcome, Clarence Mosley. Access granted. Welcome to the Office of Creative Incubation.
He's mostly all there, minus an eye. Ha ha ha. Let's get in here and shoot some stuff. There's got to be stuff in here to shoot. Oh, Jesus. 20,000 XP. Or over 20,000, I should say. That's not scary at all. That right there is totally, I wouldn't necessarily say a parody, but I guess you could see it as being a parody off of the Fallout boys, or the Fallout boys, the Vault boys from Fallout, because this was also a team that had worked on Fallout New Vegas, so I think they worked on the first couple Fallout games too, I believe. Or something like that. I don't know. I just know they worked on RPGs. So.
You're telling me Spacer's Choice can build an office this pretty? They can't pay their workers a couple more bits?
Oh my God, there's enemies everywhere. Look at that. We're gonna have us a good old time shooting people in the face. I can't unlock that door.
They got one for Edgewater. Oh, it's just Saltuna. We got a volcano, too.
Ah, the Spacer's chosen. Lousiest team that ever did swing a tossball stick.
Ooh, what's that? I want that. I gotta get in there and get that. I need it. I need that.
Keep your aim steady and your trigger finger at the ready. Adrena time brings out the hero in you. Show your boss that you are mine.
The bloodstream. So it's basically like steroids. Oh, suck a dick. Oh my god, it's playing again. Can I shoot that and just make it end? That would be great. Sounds like one of my previous bosses. Her name was Adrena. She was a friggin' bitch. She was a racist bitch. Anyways. She was a bitch in more than one way. Crap, I can't get in there to get that stuff. Because my lucky pickies ain't high enough. Unlock lavatory. Ooh, my hack's high enough to unlock showcase. Yeah, and some XP to show for it. Wait, if that's the goal, then that would mean that maybe 43, 44... That works. Wait a minute. She's got the 51. I don't think she has anything else here. That's the 59, 54. Alright, partner. Keep on rolling, baby. You know what time it is. Shit. I don't have too much shit on me. What the fuck am I doing? What the hell? What am I doing? Okay, I did something. I screwed something up. I don't know what the hell I did. Yay, KFC. We do chicken, right? Remember that commercial from the 90s? KFC. We do chicken, right? Which makes me think the Colonel's back there banging the chickens. Medal of Honor 64. Oh, it's a gun. I didn't know it was a gun. It's a long gun. I wasn't aware it was a long gun. That's a 64. Let's see. But what kind is it? It's a used heavy. That's energy. Heavy. Heavy. I need to at least have one melee. That's a 48 with fire. The 64 with rattle, but it gives me all that other extra stuff. And I've had this forever. Magnum 50. 64, 48. Whatever, let's do it. If anything, I can try to go and mod it. I get to a workstation. That's not it, I don't think. Ah, it's got a sight. Wait, what the hell? Sealed. Sealed. Tighter than a nun's bunghole. That was terrible. Lord, I apologize and be with the pygmies in New Guinea. Amen. Ollie Toxie free? Let's see what the heck that is. What's this? What's that? Oh, I think I know what that is. Oh crap, I gotta watch NXT from this week. I just remember that. I already know who won the NXT Championship. I know y'all don't know what I'm talking about, but I just thought of that. It was me thinking out loud. And Tanya needs to see it too, because she'll be happy. Good God, I was right up in Pavardi's face. Hey girl! Hey! Let me get... Yeah! That didn't work. Yes, you do. Like, you know what I'm talking about from the wrestling side of things? Oh, I know that. I mean, I know that. I just meant, like, in terms of seeing it. What's this? Tarmac and cheese. That sounds disgusting. It's a gun, but it looks the same of what I'm thinking. That's a... Why do these doors have to be so loud? Loud noises! I can't believe it's not Borst. See, it's just a bunch of temporary boosts, which I don't... Dehydrated water tablets. Okay. Stogie Slims. Alright, so obviously there's got to be a way for me to be able to get up somewhere. I've obviously got to get up there, so I'm missing... Oh no, I unlocked stuff. What the... Did I unlock it over here? Because I know that there was like a... Yeah! I unlocked the thingy.
Easy now.
Alright, thanks man, I appreciate it. I really don't care about any of those, really. Let's see, I had that one. That has got to be like a special kind of melee weapon. It is! Holy shit! 216, 236, good lord. I need to go and give it to somebody else then. What am I doing? Okay. Yeah, let's get rid of that. Wait a minute, what? There we go. He's got it. Perfect. Let's see. Gives off stagger. 8. Light machine gun. I want to see. Let's see. Wait a minute here now. So, he doesn't have 44-37. I'll switch that out. 59. Okay. What was this? 117. 44 to 49. Oh, I forgot. There's some perks for both of them. That's what I was missing. Let's see here. Is it the same for all of them? I think it is. If by chance they fall, well, that was stupid. I'm so excited to see an energy canister. Okay. So... how do I get up there? Or am I just not paying attention? They're upstairs. Row yourself. This is obviously the kitchen, so there's not going to be anything in here. They're upstairs. This is down here. I wonder if there's a way to go in upstairs from the outside, because that's sealed. That's open. Is there other ways to get in through there? Enemies all around me. Cannons to the left of me. Cannons to the right of me. But they're all upstairs. And I see them moving up there. That don't make no sense. Gotta get up there somehow, dude. You can't tell me there's not like an elevator or a ladder, or the fact that I don't know how to explore properly. That could be an issue. Here's your sign. It's another weapon mod or armor mod, I know that. What the heck? Oh, I thought she was just stretching. I thought she was doing like that classic glitch T-pose that happens with enemies and characters in certain games. Sorry, that's the only way I could dance. Suspicious charm. Pack this tobacco in my lip and spit like I got shit in my mouth. It's floor whoa. I don't know what that is. What is that? About to get down to the nitty gritty. Oh, so dirty. Gonna go and shoot people in the face and watch their heads explode. 'Cause that's how we do it here at Spacer's Choice, even though we're a corporate blowhole. Probably can't go through the dag blasted door. Gotta go through a hole in the wall. Oh shit, look at that. Oh god, ooh. Pick up axe. I don't want to pick up axe. The axe is weak. Unless I have to do that to be able to get through the door, then that would be another thing. Somebody was trying to get in here, and I can't get in there because it's sealed. I just picked it up for nothing. I guess I'd have to break it down. Yeah. What's that? Oh, it's just a wall decorator. Come on, bitches. Y'all want some of this? I got some for you. I'm gonna stick it in your face. Oh. Oh, it's a machine gun thingy. Yeah, you. Yeah.
We all in one piece?
Just for those three up here, but there's more in other areas, as you can see with all the red thingies. It's terrible when you get shot in the upper thigh, which is getting rid of your carotid artery, on top of the fact of getting shot in the ass and in the back of the head. That is not a very comfortable, pleasing experience. So you were already bleeding out by the time of your carotid artery that was actually being punctured by a machine gun bullet. Yeah.
Easy.
Whatever, shut up, cheese girl. I'd probably give that to her too, if that's the case. Yeah, this is 51, 73. Yeah, girl, there you go. Now we're matches. We're matches. All three of us have the same outfit because we're special. Some lore I don't really care about to read, and I know that's terrible of me, given it's an RPG, but then again, when it just seems like it's just thrown out there, and it's like, here, read this. I'm like, I don't want to read this at the moment, because I'm trying to kill shit. Oh, boy. Let's give her one of these. That's 108. Let's stick this in her. That sounded terrible. Yeah. Yeah. What? What? Does she already have that? No. Take this away. Put this on her. What the fudge? Why won't you equip her with it? Wait a minute. I don't understand. I know there was a way to do this, but it doesn't make any sense. Well... Oh! Whoa! Wait, what? Wait, why is it saying 344 for 2? See, it's saying it's both the same. Is that based upon her... Is that based upon her melee? Which is stupid. Well, it's not really... I think that's based upon her skills. It shows how much it can give me. Oh, wait a minute. I think I might know something that might help with this. Let me see something real quick. I don't know, that might help. I don't want to see floating damage text. I thought I turned that off. Let me see here now. Wait a minute. 295. 295. 295. Okay. So I'm confused. Okay, whatever. She still got it on her, so. Ah! You know, it's funny to me, math class was never my favorite in school, but I'm utilizing math for RPGs. But math in RPGs, it's simple addition and subtraction. It's not finding the root for X and pi and how many pies it takes to cook to be able to plug up a hole inside of a roof, and Jim and Jane are running 500 miles an hour towards a train, and the train's going the other direction to the moon and back towards Kansas, and a tornado is going to come and suck you up. And how many apples do you need to be able to bake this soup? All that bullshit. Yeah. Yeah, I hacked something, did something. But I wasn't really reading it to pay too much attention to it. But something happened, so that's good. As long as, well, hopefully it's good. Did you cut? Wow. Yeah. Okay, wait a minute. Hunting riper sniper faculty. I can't talk. Snacker raffle. Riffle piffle. Plus, that's more heavy. I got an energy, I got a heavy, and I got another heavy. I don't need that heavy. I'm just 315, 120, but penis. I was trying to get something that would utilize all the ammo. Wait a minute, doesn't she have a 456? It's the same. Okay. Crack exosuit. Wait a minute. 31, 31. Let's see here. Crap, I can't run. Dag blast it. I thought I was breaking all this stuff down. There we go. Well, yeah. Is there? Seems like there's nothing. Did I go with this guy? Yeah. No, it's okay. I understand you can't type and talk with your mouth full. Well, you're typing, so you aren't talking with your mouth full. But I don't know, there was a joke in there somewhere and I missed it.
Something caved their skulls clean in.
I hope they're passing us swift.
Oh, 2-minute melee. But anyways, it's all good because I'm actually going to get off of here right now. It's almost 3:30. It's 3:19 right now. I'm just going to take some time to chill out. Probably get a little something else to eat and watch something before I have to head into work. But probably get back to streaming this again tomorrow. I don't know if I'll play some of it tonight or not, or if I'll just come in and watch something before I head to bed after I get out of the shower. But anyways, yeah, almost went on for 4 hours. But I appreciate everybody coming out the stream, and we'll do this again, and I'll end this like I always do. Later, potaters. Well, I gotta save my game first. I think it already did it. I think it already ended up doing it. But it's okay. We'll do it again, because that's how we roll. So, yeah. So, there we go. We got that all squared away. Everything's all good and peachy keen. And, yeah, later, taters.